5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's good, everybody, man? Hey, let's do this club. Me and Unc are back in full effect. Sorry. I've been sitting over here, dealing with my own. Like I'm chewing shit, so I want to just get on.
What's happening, people? Back in the building. Everybody. Little quick hiatus, but I'm here for a little bit, for a couple days at least.
What's good, huh?
What's happening, everybody?
Of course, your friendly neighborhood Kane. What's going on? Maintaining through this week. Crazy week.
Indeed. Like ridiculous, like,
bro.
But I ain't gonna lie. I know where I want to start the weekend.
Where you want to start the weekend?
My niggas in Montgomery.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about some crazy shit. We're gonna talk about some crazy shit.
I was almost there, bro.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Man, yo. It's the end of the season, so please feel free to give some stars. We're gonna do our season finale tonight. Yeah, I know. It's sad. Oh shit.
You know I got
I already know. You already on it. But join us tonight for our season finale. That means we can take a break, y'all. I'm working on clothes. He's doing his thing. I got they bugging me for songs. I'm not saying people are bugging. My boy got with me this week. And shout out to Dalton. My brother. This is all better known as Silent. Great artist. BFA in the building was good, Joe. He had a show. My boy had a show. Yeah. He was like, man, it's weird. Kind of chopped it up.
Y'all get vaccinated.
Man, no. I think that's probably the problem.
I think the vaccine is making a lot of people off.
Bro, I wish I could say it was vaccination, but I think they gave me the vaccination when I was in the hospital with my foot when it first occurred.
See,
that's all bad.
They gave you that shit.
I don't know.
I just gave you that.
I just find out you running.
He
got a new gadget. It's dope as fuck. But I'm like, dude, we trying to go out. We got some.
Oh shit.
We got. Okay, we're on there.
We liked it. We liked it.
Yes, I did.
I smells good.
You always spoke good.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't smoke, I don't have a lot of vices.
I don't either.
Like, I'm blessed to be able to say I really don't have a lot of vices. So,
Sir Greg Beaver's in the building. My boy in the building.
I'm smoking good. When I'm drinking good. Those are my only real vices. I don't gamble. I don't do any hard drugs. I'm not a partier. Like, I'll be at the house smoking and doing my thing.
See. Now they trying to mess with me. See, they don't. Look how they do us, though.
They kicked you off?
They tried to. Can't really kick
I don't know what's up with this platform, but nigga, they've been kicking us off the air.
You know why they're kicking us off there?
Faithfully.
Because we've been talking about real.
I mean, of course.
We've had a beautiful season.
I mean, we had 2 seasons.
Technically, yes.
We did a 8-month run?
We did an 8-month run. Well, we started in February. Well, actually, we started in January. I had the stroke. I came back in February. Damn. I literally came out of a stroke, bro, and just ran with it. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to. Yes, sir.
All right, bro. We had an 8-month run.
Man.
What the hell? All right, bro. They started. I ain't gonna lie. I know this motherfucker on it. The first time the power went out, and then that just failed. Nobody touched it.
I will check my messenger, sir. Well, let's give thanks. We're gonna give thanks real quick. Everybody, if you want to join the show, join the show. I'll put on my headphones. And we'll work it out.
I'm good. I'm sorry. It's my other phone.
I told you. Can you just bring me one?
Your reaction was on camera. Niggas just saw you. Your reaction was on camera. Niggas just saw you do that.
Woo!
I gotta get back down there.
Bro.
I gotta get back down there.
I gotta get these wheels right. Speaking of wheels, the medicine wheel, massage and wellness center downtown Tower. 806-676-075. Yes, I said it right. Yes. Please call Susan.
Damn, it took to the season finale for you to say that shit straight without cutting through. This nigga has never done that, and it cut him off again. See,
devil is a lie. I will not be stopped.
What's doing it? Like,
bro,
which platform?
Bro, I really don't know. Hold on. Let me try something. Because according to this, I'm still on.
You are on. I'm looking at you. You are on. I'm looking at you.
They heard you still on. You're still on.
You on right now. You on right now. I'm looking at you.
Echo. Probably got an echo. I think we do better. Hold on.
Shit.
Yes, sir. All right. So, sponsored by the Medicine Wheel. I don't know why. We're good people, man. We're just trying to educate the people. That's what I'm saying. Visual Fusion Media.
I don't want us to be great.
We're going to talk about it.
Oh, shit.
Photography, videography in the country. Best in the country. My little brother, Carlos. What's going on, Carlos?
What's going on, Carlos?
Carlos. Catch him on IG. Visual Fusion Media. Studio. So I'm trying to make sure because like this one's like 5 second lag. This one's like 5 second lag. All right. One of our beautiful people decided to add this to it. The Markwell Lodge. Number 415. Fat Cat and Fish.
What? What did you just say?
Fat cats, catfish. Fish and presents.
That's not what I thought you said. I was like, what? That is original. I thought you said fat cats and grits.
Fat cats and grits. That's the way I wake up in the morning. I think I did say that. That
sounds like a hell of a meal. That's like a hell of a meal.
That sounds like amazing.
Fat cats and fish. What?
Fat cats and fish and grits.
This shit shrink.
No, it's gotta.
Oh, goddamn.
You know, here you go. From 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday, August 14th. So this Monday. Have your ass down at the lodge.
Bro. This shit's stuck.
Oh, God. It's okay. Just slide it down. Okay. 201 Northwest 6th Avenue. Down here in Bomb City. Make sure you're going out there. There is $15 fish plates. And they are made by Fat Cat.
And this is
fish and grill. This is this Monday.
Monday.
10 o'clock. 10
till
o'clock.
6. After y'all drop them little bad kids off, you gotta get ready for work.
14.
I think they said it started on the.
I thought it started on the 16th.
Either way, before you go get registered for school, go get your.
All my kids graduated, so I don't have that problem. I'm just happy. Look, for once in my life, I don't care about being old. I'm happy to be old.
My nigga said my kids graduated. You old.
Shut up. Pre-orders are welcome. Delivery is available at 806-443-44. I think that's a 5. I can't say that one. Sorry. Man, I ain't trying to embarrass you, Grit. Oh, they kicked me off again, my nigga.
See, it's this shit.
This shit right here. Hopefully they can still hear you.
I hope so, because I can't see shit.
4153 is the number. If you can hear me, I know you can hear me on the other one if he ever gets his other phone fixed.
Yeah, I'll pick the wrong phone up.
Well, use the other stick. Because you took it off that one stick.
Yeah, but that phone, the camera is fucked up.
Oh.
That's why I had to switch phones, but that's the wrong account.
Okay, hold on.
We're going to get
this. 806-443-4153. Greg, I will make sure that I do it at the end of the show and post it up or here in a second. You can do it dine-in or carry out. Go check out Fat Cat. My man, Mr. Kane, the other Kane. Some of y'all might know him as Money Kane.
Yes, sir.
Baddest ass man on the planet.
I met him a few times.
He's a beautiful man. He's a good person. Beautiful person.
Him and my pops were acquaintances.
Just come support this cause. Yes. Can see you and hear you. Thank you, Pete.
Okay, yay. What up, Pete? I almost got it.
So it is the OES chapter, which is the Eastern Stars chapter of 214, and the Markwell Lodge of 415 coming together, putting this together. You know, come support the cause. They're giving away money to, you know, good causes in the community. They're trying to help out people. They're trying to make things work. You know, like really, really good things going.
I noticed the music disappeared.
Appreciate it.
Is that what happened?
Is that what fixed it? Yeah.
The music fixed it.
Yeah.
The hell kind of operation?
Because we are under what is called a copyright watch.
So we got to do the show in silence.
It's not necessarily silence.
We got like DJ silence on the ones and twos.
Good arcade bar on the corner of Polk, Retro Games Pool, and the best draft beer in town, man. Make sure you go see my boy Tully, Gordo, and Barley. Air shot to the peeps. Gave me an awesome hat.
Oh, shit.
So, like I said, bro, through adversity, you always conquer, man. Our favorite liquor store. We're going to come back and see you when the season starts again, though. Okay? Promise, mama. We're going to come see you. Well, we're going to come see you regardless.
We're going to go see you regardless. I was just like, okay, I haven't seen him yesterday.
Sponsored by the 27th Street Discount Local here in Amarillo. Right there on 27th, right before you get to Ross. You can't miss it. It's iconic. They got some of the best deals in town. My boy Devlin Jones. Woo! Mr. Jones. Sponsored by the Weekends Soul Food, 3701 West Amarillo Boulevard. Friday and Saturday, 7 to 12. Sundays, 1 to 4. Stuffed turkeys, catfish, oxtails, ribs, all that good stuff. See, we got you on Drink of the Week. We got you on your own set. So we're doing pretty good right now. Okay. I think, because nobody's saying that. So
as long as y'all can hear me, we good.
Well, because we, you know, it goes, you see the numbers up there, and when it says we have this many, we actually have a whole bunch more, but they're not either friends of ours, so it's a weird situation.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we good. Y'all can see that it makes the little scroll, so it does a transcript for us. If you want an event, you want to work with Devlin, man, call that number 806-678-9333. And Devlin will hook you up. He has a great little venue. Tonight is Thirsty Thursdays. You know, if you ain't been out there, you got an hour. You got less than an hour. You got like 45 minutes. That's why we started at 10 o'clock. So I can make you get out the house. You remember when you was just a little bit younger? Midnight was your limit. 11 o'clock, you got there because you want to get there for the drink specials. 11 o'clock used to be when they shut down all the drink specials.
Yeah, free before 11.
Free before 11. So you and your homegirls used to push your ass into your dress. Y'all know it was, you know, it's true.
Yeah, we was more roguish than that. Like, we used to go to the club at 9 when the door.
Oh, I was there by opening.
We get there and get their wristband. And then go back to the house and get dressed. Like,
this is how cold I was with it, bro. My black ass used to draw the stamps on your hand.
Oh shit!
I could, like, identical. Me and my cousins got in for free everywhere, and then they went to these damn bands. God damn it! Now we gotta get these bands. So I found them.
All you gotta do is find out the color.
I found wholesale. You know, I was a hustler, but I knew everybody. Cash App is open. The Gentleman's Club 365, man, gives money to the building fund so that we can give you a better season next season. Actually, if I can raise $2,000 right now, I can rent us a fabricated storage container with Wi-Fi and everything.
Oh, yeah?
For $700. It's not bad. But it's ours, you know, like permanent. You're renting to own it.
So how much is it just to buy it?
Like 10 grand.
For the whole, how many units?
I think 3.
And they're already refurbished or what?
If I go to the one site, maybe we can get them refurbished. If I get it from the other site, we're buying the container and refurbish it ourselves. And I actually know people that do it.
So they like,
happy birthday, Jeremiah Steele. Brother, I love you. L'chaim. But yeah, go to our own studio. Yep. Get a piece of land. That's all we really need.
that's the easy part.
Hell, I got that. You want to do it in the middle of nowhere in New Mexico, though?
Shit, no.
That's
It's
my
too
options at the moment. Yeah, kind
It's
of.
too hot, and then in the winter it's too fucked up. Like
That's my
it's
favorite
actually
places.
harsh.
Okay, we got to talk about our drink of the week, our drink of the season, because we went back to Martell more times
Anything else?
than anything. Martell is the winner of the season. That's right, the VSOP. No, I didn't do no motherfucking homework because he got it.
We didn't drink this shit. We've been drinking this shit.
You need to review your stuff. Miranda, what's good, mama? Love you, girl. Hope you're doing good. L'chaim.
This shit make my hand look big as hell.
But we are in comparison, okay, with nobody, because it's Martell.
Mm-hmm.
Martell is the greatest thing ever. So let's talk about our season. I think we did some good stuff during the season.
I would agree. I mean,
We fell on our heads a couple of times.
well, really, I wouldn't even say we fell on our heads. We had a few technical difficulties, but
We had a lot of nut. Yeah,
for
a lot of
for overall season, I would say it was a success because we were able to go an entire 8 months unscripted and still have an entertaining show. So,
because I catch myself watching it every time we do it now. Like, I literally watch my show that I'm already on. I know it sounds egotistical. It's crazy. But really, I'm doing it to critique it. I want to see what I can do better. I'm not critiquing my partners, but I'm seeing where their drive is. So I know what questions to ask them next time. So, Pete says, he goes, hello. That's it.
Right, like, look how I'm holding this glass.
Look, it just makes your hand look huge. If you hold it in the right angle too,
Look at this shit.
it looks like it's bigger than my hand. Like I could palm my own face. It's pretty cool.
Man, look big as hell. Like,
Who knew? But I look at it like this, man. I thought we do, like we're some actual positive role models. Which I thought I'd never say ever in life.
why is that?
Because I ain't a role model.
Well, I mean,
I call a bitch and a lady a lady.
why is that not a role model?
And the sad part is because I learned it from my mom.
So why is that not a
I love you, mama. I love you, Gussie Lee. And it's not really like I'm blaming her for
He said it.
but she taught me.
Miss Gussie. No.
She did that several times, sir.
Beat him for old time's sake.
No. I could not get up now.
Good, you can't run.
I can't run this side. Fuck! I'm fucked! Damn it.
You just gotta take it.
I just gotta take it.
Right.
But no, but she taught me the difference between respect and loyalty. And why you look for these qualities in people. So it's like, don't call her out her name because she will throw you over the table. That is one spry young lady. And then she came from rough neighborhoods, grew up in Chicago over in Robbins, fighting gators out there in Florida with my grandfather. Come down to Texas, be the first Black woman to be a registered butcher, and then have to deal with all the extra shit. So there was a lot that my mother taught me. She didn't think I was paying attention, but I was paying attention. So let's get to the quote of the day. Stay away from people who try to disparage your ambitions. Small minds will always do that. But great minds will give you a feeling that you can become great too. Mark Twain. Only white person I've really ever trusted. Like, ever.
Damn.
I'm not saying it like
He
that.
said it.
I'm not saying it like that.
He said it.
I mean, like, when your mind grows up as a teenager, 16, you're very impressionable. So we didn't have what these kids had. You know, you got Google, you got books, you got stuff that you are
information.
You have
tip of your finger.
You are access at information at all times. We had Mark Twain. There was I got into
and dictionaries.
Dictionaries.
You want to find something, you had to look in a book.
Wikipedia. It's because there used to be a thing called an encyclopedia. And an encyclopedia took everything in the world and put it in a book, or at least in alphabetical order. We didn't know about Negro Cowboys. We didn't know anything about the civil rights movement. We knew
they didn't teach us shit. Like
they weren't teaching us. They didn't teach us shit. Shout out to the educational system.
All right. Why? I mean, there's some cool teachers out there. Don't get me wrong, but the curriculum that we have, sucks. Like
no, it makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense
to a point. It would not be the Gentleman's Club if his phone did not go off.
I gotta look around for like shit. Like,
right, that's bad. And then when we come back, I got 3 phones. So.
See,
and my stock market is going up. Real nigga quoted today: some people hustle to be seen, others to disappear. To be honest, I don't need the spotlight.
I already got a light.
Raquel, realist, letter R, hard R. Raquel. Man, one of the real MCs out there. Shout out to my own skill. Dude, it really is kind of like that. That's where I kind of look at this, like when I was getting all this shit, getting like hater mail all day for like 2 days.
What? What is nigga?
First, it was like 2 copyright infringements. I was like, copyright infringements on what? Because of the music? We played music in almost every episode. Hell, our first episode was loud as fuck. You can help but hear me. So, I mean, we're not stepping on nobody's toes. We're giving homage to people that inspire us. My whole life has been music and art. That's what my life has been about. I went to plays. I went to musicals. Shout out to Devin Jones for taking me to my first musical of actually seeing a play being put together as a short play and how it works out and everything like that. You pay attention, man. You got lighting. Let that bitch shine. They don't like that shit, man. Don't cancel that shit. You ain't gonna do shit about it. I'm just trying to be real. Not being fake, because I ain't never come to be fake. He said, damn, hardcore quote ain't lying. That's right. Ain't lying. Ain't no fakes in this crew. We ain't never faked on each other. I ain't never faked liking this crew. I gave him a lot of game early in my game. You know, like the game is not what everybody wants to put it as. The game is the game of life. It's chess, not checkers. Make your moves count. Think. You know, that's all he's saying. And the hustle is getting through that game of life. That game of life is hard because you got shit that you can't roll the dice and really choose some of the shit that happens to you.
No, I mean, that's just, you might as well roll the dice because that's pretty much how much control you got over shit.
Air shot to that shit. Because there's been some times I ain't been able to make a damn dollar and I figured out a way because there was a way to be figured out.
Man, this past week has shown me anything can happen. Like, nigga, wow.
That's all you can say is, wow.
Yeah.
Watching things manifest and then fall apart.
I don't know if they're watching, but Fancy Cakes and Swiss Roll. Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking to.
Yuri!
They proved to me anything can happen this week.
Man, I'm being
I had an interesting weekend.
You know, they don't realize, and I'm not saying it like to be cocky. Do they realize how dangerous we really are as educated men? No. And thinking that we only have that one hustle to do. Oh, this is what you're going to be doing. You've already henpecked me and put me in this little box.
But that's their bad.
Yeah.
If somebody can put you in a box, then it's up to you to stay in that motherfucker. Like,
we just like jamming and
only you can do what somebody else expects you to do.
It's all about perspective. So like if I pull my hand back, like we were saying earlier, If I put my hand in the right position, it just makes my hand look huge. I look like a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex holding a damn glass. But if I pull back, it's the right perspective, because that's where I'm at. That's where I'm drinking. So if you change people's perspective, they learn different things about life. You learn different things about life when you change your perspective, especially when you don't have a choice but change your perspective. Now shine that light when it get hard, when your nuts ain't dragging. You know what I mean? My nuts is always dragging.
Why do you think that?
Freak fast. Okay, so we get into this point. We got to figure out what we're gonna do. Are we gonna do this? And really, since it is the end of summer, I'm leaning towards having an event that we can actually spend time with our kids and everybody meet everybody, whatever, and enjoy it. Well, no, squash that.
No,
let's have a fucking party. Like, let's have a fucking party. You had your kids all fucking summer. Fuck them kids.
Damn.
Love them kids, but fuck them kids.
He said
real shit. I'm being real. Because it's like this.
Another one.
We gonna do something so fucking live this time. And make it a 3-day event. First event, and then real second event, and love it. First day event, all day freak fest party, block party. Invite your friends, invite your neighbors. We find a spot where we can actually kick it the whole day. Caravan later that day, because if we, well, damn, we gotta find a new place. I forgot about
that. Right. That's why I'm like, damn.
I have to make a grown-up decision on that.
I mean, I found a place in Lubbock that is big enough to host the type of event that I'll be looking at.
Okay.
But Amarillo, I know there are some places here. I just don't know what dates are available. I've been looking for before Labor Day because that's the unofficial, the end of summer. But
we need a system.
I also know this is West Texas. Let's be realistic.
Yeah.
It's not gonna get cold here till October.
No.
So
it ain't no point.
It's not all hope is lost. Now, as far as a summer theme party,
it's more like how can it be more convenient for everybody else?
Right.
Because I don't want people having to drive all the way down there and they can't get back. Or, hey man, my kids is acting a fool. I gotta go get, the real process.
That part I understand, but at the same time, I've been told by multiple people, it's freaks. The 806 freaks are in Lubbock. They just don't have a way to get here for the parties. I've been told there are numerous members in Lubbock.
Okay, so the members that
they're actually active in the group.
Okay, the members that know me, send me a DM because we're going to talk about how we can figure this out. So I need a venue down there that we can run to.
But they have, like we had, I'm not even going to say their name. We had a club here.
Yeah.
They have one in Lubbock as well.
Okay.
So it's members of that club that have mentioned me, having an event there. And then there's members that actually came from Lubbock to the last party.
Right.
Matter of fact, the homie from Lubbock is the one that put me on the cologne.
Oh, okay.
Remember I said I said that shit. I said, I can't believe I'm saying this shit to a grown ass nigga. But bro, where did you get that cologne? You smell awesome. Like,
and I'm not saying this. I'm not saying
this. I'm not
saying this to be a hater.
That shit was fire.
That shit was fire. You was looking like Zorro, bro.
Right.
I mean, like,
and it was Black Zorro. But
he was like, no.
But that nigga had point. I ain't gonna lie. That women was on homie.
Man, on point.
The women was on homie.
Applause to the homie. Big applause to the homie. Yes, sir.
I went and got that cologne at the mall. Nigga, that shit was a hitter every time I put it on.
And I called it. Yep, I did call it.
I said, that's that shit.
I said, boy,
I felt
that cologne ain't gonna be the only thing that's gonna be on them all night.
What? And yeah, all of them.
Woo! Thirsty Thursdays. Thirsty Thursdays. Y'all need to be out there at the weekends, kicking it, having a good time. Right now, you got literally 35 minutes. You better get in that dress, girl.
Shit, 25 minutes.
25 minutes. They ain't playing. Damn it. I forgot the fucking change. Yeah, no, I didn't. Is it? Yeah. I just put next Friday instead of this Friday.
Oh, shit.
They are at Fillmore's. It's the Bomb City Bar Fights. What's good to everybody? There's there's Hobo Band, Main Event, Blood Harvest.
Damn.
These boys are crazy, bro. I love my brothers. They're crazy. Like, last time, there's 5,000 tax everywhere. It was ridiculous. And then it got to another thing. But they should be doing good as part of their summer tour, man. Don't forget, it's $10 general admission, $20 VIP. Holla at your boy. The Wolfpack in the house. The family's going to be in the house. It's going to be lovely. Have fun.
Damn, again?
Nigga got arrested again.
I had to read that shit myself.
He is on a very, 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 very strict home arrest. I'm talking about like motherfuckers got machine guns and snipers.
That nigga was a world leader, I'm pretty sure.
But is it really because he's a world leader? Or is it really because...
Bro, do you know the pressure that... You know why these niggas get Secret Service for the rest of their life?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's that serious. Like, this nigga has national secrets. And when you're sworn as president, you got all the juice.
Do we trust this nigga, though?
Hell no, that's why they got that nigga on lockdown. Shit. That nigga will say, fuck you, where he's about the deal.
But, bro, I feel like he Lex Luthor to us, man. He really did.
That's what he's supposed to do.
Okay, but he was open about the shit.
He didn't care. They picked him to do that shit to us. That nigga was elected and damn near was elected twice.
Oh, we like this dude. We just got to give him some money. And
I guarantee if that nigga ran right now, he'd win.
Ooh, that's a harsh
bro. I said I'd vote for this nigga the way shit is right now. And I'm not even a Republican.
I hate to say it, but not for me. Because, like, on the higher end of you, I mean, I'm not saying, I'm not knocking you. I'm literally having to work and try to get on Medicaid and trying to get on Social Security and all this other stuff because I can't work.
But wasn't the economy better?
At certain peaks, yes. Especially during, man, when he was throwing checks.
I mean, it wasn't even throwing checks. It was just getting shit done here at home.
Bro, he was just getting rid of the surplus so he can go back to a debt. As soon as he goes back to a debt, it works the same way as a Chapter 13. You ain't got nothing but assets at that point because you don't have any credit.
Well, you don't have had credit since 75.
No, I'm talking about we ain't had credit, but then there's a different kind of credit. If you lose everything as a business person, you ain't lost shit.
Yeah, because it's an assets name, not yours.
Yes, and then you have equity. Your actual Social Security number has equity.
Yeah.
So that's when you crumble down to that equity, pay all the bills off. Oh, we'll give you a substantial amount of credit. So it's kind of like dying and coming back from the dead. He done it 14
times. He shot us in the ass and he's trying to resurrect us. Okay.
There you go, man. I'm not knocking it, but
I'm just telling you, if that nigga ran right now, he'd win. And I'm telling the truth.
There ain't nobody here to save it.
I'm just saying, put Trump up against Joe Biden right now. In 2023. After all, Joe, I mean, nigga, I voted for Joe, but I'm saying put him up against Uncle Joe right now.
You want the black lady?
Who do you think gonna win?
I think we get the black lady. Which think we get the vice president?
No. She didn't win the first time.
Yeah. She was also running about 15 other stiff dicks, basically.
Bruh, it took us 400 and something years to get a black man in the office.
That's very
You think they finna put a black woman in the office in the same 10 years?
Air shot to Obama, though. I can't reach the other part, but I'm going to air shot that one. Obama, yo. Because he did that. He did do that. And had a pretty queen on his arm.
He did.
My mama still got his picture sitting right next to her where she stood. So I have a lot of respect for her.
Obama, I love Obama. He was the first black president as a black man. That brings me very much a sense of pride.
Yes.
But at the same time, I read a lot. I can't say I'm necessarily a conspiracy theorist.
That nigga was gangster. I ain't even.
Not only was he was a gangster, but Obama got a lot of stuff done that needed to be done.
Man, I was in prison.
He was the man for the job that needed to be done.
I just saw that picture and it was just like, it was almost iconic. You know, like, you
bro, I'm going to ask you, did you cry?
Almost did.
I did. I ain't going to lie. I'll tell you right here on the air. I cried when Obama got elected.
Because somebody fucked with me later on.
I'm just saying,
I know. And nobody believed that he was going to win. I talk shit all fucking
I know what my family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Personally, how they felt about that.
Yeah. That was their moment.
That's like the people, like, I can't really say I know a lot about, I mean, of course, as a black man, I know about racism. But they knew raw racism. Like, we know when somebody call you a nigga under their breath. They knew when they bust you in the head with a rock for being black.
Like the cops.
Right. We can talk.
They couldn't talk to the cops.
They couldn't even talk. Like, we talk shit to the police. They couldn't talk to the cops.
Both my parents caused some issues during that moment and era. So, but, you know, power to the people.
I'm just saying they went through a different type of era than we did.
Yeah, they went through
and to see a black man become president coming from their era, because they were my immediate role model. That's who raised me.
Yeah.
So that was a milestone moment for them.
But that moment, you know, it echoed through a lot of shit. You know?
Yeah.
But then it hurt the next day to see on the newspaper the audacity of Hope.
Yeah, it was.
But then I read the article. The article was actually, you know, like, it was dead on point. Like, because they're not gonna let this man be great. You know, they're gonna try and throw shit at him, but we're gonna see what happens. That motherfucker went in like Deion Sanders. Like, man, he wasn't playing. If he could run again, I would vote. But it's gonna take a real motherfucker to get me to vote. That was the last time I voted.
From what I'm hearing, Michelle finna run.
I can't do it. You can't do it. I just can't do it with her. The lady that's in charge right now, I think she should be the first because she's the first vice president. Run that shit. And I feel like she could do it. Fair. But as far as eloquence and poise to be a president, I would definitely give Michelle an opportunity. Shout out to Michelle Obama.
They don't want that shit. How I feel about it, we should just take a break from dating presidents right now. So we find ourselves as a country, okay?
Braden said that you can define yourself as a country.
We need to find ourselves as Americans first.
I'm going to put y'all on game, man. You can actually get into your system through your social security number and get money off of you. You are a paycheck for the government. Every time you fill out for something, or you fill out for this, or you fill out for that, you leave a footprint. Shows your credit. Some of us are at 7 billion. Some of us are at 307 billion. So you've got to figure out the system and how it works. If Trump wins, they will have to put an ankle bracelet on Trump, which they basically did. I think a guy with a machine gun outside my door is a pretty good statement. I'm on house arrest and I can't go nowhere. And bars on the outsides of the windows of the White House, never again.
I mean,
and no more trips outside.
I believe that, but at the same time, just because I know about diplomatic immunity,
yes,
if that nigga gets voted president again, all that shit over with.
It's over. We become a free state.
You can impeach him, but unless you can convict him, he ain't going nowhere.
You remember when I said that Trump made us all niggas? And I meant that shit. That's exactly what will happen if that happens. Because then he niggered the whole goddamn system. Because now everything changes. Now we become a free state. We're free of the slavery of a president. It's some real shit. Tory Lanez gets 10 years for shooting Megan Thee Stallion
in the foot. That's fucked up. You laughing at somebody getting shot in the foot.
But you got him 10 years though? 10 years though. I mean, like,
they gave Plexico Burris too for shooting his damn self.
That was different. You wouldn't. He was a fucking felon.
He shot himself.
I know this, but you doing felony shit. You already got whitewashed, bro. You got half-ass whitewash and then you shot yourself. You ain't even supposed to have no goddamn gun, bro.
But he shot. Nigga, do you not hear what I'm saying?
So
he shot him,
but he lied about it first
because he didn't want to get in trouble.
I don't give a fuck. Don't lie about the shit.
He already been shot. Let the nigga make it.
Fuck that. That's what.
So you
said.
telling me a nigga that shot himself can't make it, but he shot. He shot.
You have to
Seabiscuit in the foot.
But you gotta understand.
He shoots Seabiscuit.
But you gotta understand. It's a high-profile R&B singer. He's a fucking rapper. That's what you have him labeled, but you have him labeled as a hip hop artist.
I don't believe he should
make a
10 years, but at the same time, that was stupid. Quit doing dumb shit.
But it's the state of Texas, so you know that's unlawful assault.
Did you ever hear of any of the founding members of rap shoot somebody in the foot?
Yes. Quit talking about
Who?
Well,
I bet he
Q was bad about it.
He didn't shoot nobody in the foot.
He didn't shoot nobody, but they gave him like 2 years probation. I thought that was oh shit.
Yep, got him.
I told his black ass. But it's gonna cure my shoulder hurting. I need some muscle relaxer for this shit. Just getting puffy. But I can at least put my hands together. I can actually like fold my hands into my hand. It's like, it's going like this. It's weird. But 10 years is a little excessive for shooting Sugarfoot.
I mean, he could. I would have gave him 3 or 4 just to prove a point.
I would definitely give him.
But that's not even considered.
It's not even really
attempted murder because
that's not even
it's below the waist.
Shut your foot.
It's below the knee. Like,
wouldn't that be just criminal mischief?
No, that'd be assault with a deadly weapon.
How's that assault? He wasn't assaulting.
He hit her with a bullet. Yeah, he assaulted the fuck out of her.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah. I don't know what else. I don't know too much that hurt more than getting hit with a bullet. Like, I've heard.
No. I'm thinking like, maybe
passing the kidney stone. I mean, I don't know what else.
Yeah, stroke.
Yeah, but a bullet. That's on the top list of getting hit with shit. I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, hold up. Breathing machine to the head. So that shit knock me out for like.
But it didn't. It didn't take a bullet. Now you telling me getting hit in the head?
But I mean, like, some people could handle it, some people couldn't. So it's passing through you. So it's like shit.
I mean, it's Sugarfoot. You know how much weight that ass carry alone on their foot? This shit, Megan Stallion is stacked. That bitch foot hurt. Okay. Yeah, I've been with dancers my whole adult life.
Yeah,
I know them bitches' feet be hurting.
So
imagine getting shot in one.
Oh yeah, no. Because
and then you gotta stand up to perform. I know that bitch hurt.
These niggas though, they just acting dumb.
10 years, yeah, that is kind of fucked up.
Everybody, it is the season finale of the Gentleman's Club. I hope you're having a good time. You can join us on the ticker. We on point tonight, man. Exactly at 45. That's a good discussion. I like that.
Oh shit.
School starts this week.
That shit is spicy.
Which one?
The blood is spicy.
That blood is spicy. It's good.
It's been burning for about since we started the show.
Man, it's super slow. That's that wax. All right, school starts again this week. Make sure you get your kids together. There are plenty of places that are giving away a lot of good stuff for the kiddos.
Open your eyes.
I'm awake for the first time, man.
That nigga's eyes look like this on camera.
Bro, because I enrolled in college.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting my degree, man. I am not stopping. Fuck this. No. Stroke ain't gonna stop me.
Papa is in class.
Papa is in class. Be up there with my son.
Do your homework.
Do your homework. Why? Oh, you end up just like me. You know, like, I do want to kind of scare them straight. Scare them straight real quick. Because, dude, I want my degree in psychology. I want to do the one DJ thing that I have never done, but it's happening. I'm going to be on FM 90, y'all.
Your black ass should have been on this tonight.
That's what everybody's been saying. Like, Why haven't you been on the radio? Why don't you have your own? Because my attitude, I ain't even gonna lie. I know I'm a better DJ than you are.
Fix your attitude.
I've been working on it, bro.
Fix that shit.
I've been fixing it. That's what all this 8 months.
You take pride in watching.
I take pride in too much shit.
You
that's my
remember the
problem.
movie Talk to Me. You the only nigga I know that really know that movie like I do.
Yes.
Damn it, Petey. Sometimes you got to be the what was the other nigga name? You gotta be Dewey.
You gotta be Dewey. Yeah.
But Dewey was running shit.
Man, I watched that the other night. Talk to me. It's a great movie. It's
great fucking movie. Quit being Petey and be Dewey for about 6 months.
Right. Just try it one time.
You might end up like Blue Blazes.
I might be Blue Blazes. Blue Blazes.
That nigga say Blue Blazes.
But he was a cool ass white boy.
You know he was not at first.
Not at first. He was like, call the cops. Call security.
Free to call security.
Free to call security. Meanwhile, Petey's girlfriend in there waxing the hell out of Cedric. Cedric didn't take it.
Blame me.
We was lost you for that one.
Because I was a real nigga for that scene.
He was a real nigga for that scene. It must have been the voice.
He hit that nigga with a clean ass right.
Pow! That nigga just stopped and looked at him like,
you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up.
Man. So that's what happened. I think that's what barbershop really ended up becoming.
I hope that was a chair. I really hope that was a chair.
Oh man, I'm really trying to think. Because dude, actually would kind of fit with his character in barbershop. About the same age, right? You explained it from the beginning. So you've opened up the fourth wall by accident. Congratulations. You got a good Tim story. I know you can tell a good story because they're both your stories.
Something I heard? Somebody told me that Life was really the part 2 to Harlem Nights.
It really is.
Because they said basically
his name is Ray.
He was supposed to be.
Remember, he didn't have a name.
Mm-hmm.
Gave a name quick. So of course,
they said Ray Quick came back to New York as Ray and got involved with the wrong people. And that's how he ended up in jail. Oh, ain't it?
That's some real shit.
Mm-hmm. I told you this shit was spicy. Look at him. Cough off a lung. Everybody
been waiting for this one. Y'all know what we finna talk about, don't you?
Oh shit.
The Alabama incident.
Oh shit, hold on.
And that's why I'm choking now. I'm talking shit. I'm sorry. Lord forgive me. Amen. Woo.
He can't breathe.
I took breath. All right. What's going on, Brandy Kathy? Good to see you. Thank you for joining. We got involved. Trying to kill me over here, man. I got baby lungs now. I've been trying to tighten up, right? You know, but the Alabama incident on the Alabama River in Alabama, mainly Montgomery.
Oh, man.
Some white folks did not like the black folks being in their corner. So one white friend said something crazy to the other white friend, and the black man called him on his shit. All of a sudden, there's this great chair that comes out of nowhere and flies in the front. So many niggas. So many niggas. One started swimming. Came over there. Cow. It was beating the brakes off people. White chairs everywhere. White people going left. White people going right. I'm not celebrating it. I'm not, like.
Yeah, he is.
That's a serious win. Because, man, brother was like, okay, he was 2 ho-hos away from a heart attack. Which is white boy that's still a frat boy.
Well, it was, dude didn't want to move his boat.
Dude, it's a boat. Move your boat. I'm not misdirect your shit. That's understandable.
Well, what's going on is the crew, the actual paddle boat was coming in.
Right.
The steamer was coming in. They were trying to tell dude move his pontoon boat so this big ass steamboat
boat,
can park. And dude didn't want to move his boat. So
it's about money. It ain't about y'all partying and shit. I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Just don't wreck my boat. This is my money.
So
of course I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I mean, that's really what it was. They jumped on me.
Yeah.
Like, dude was
Just
just
for
really,
y'all.
dude was really just doing his job. Like, hey, bro,
yeah, like
y'all
hey,
can't park your boat when you move your
I
boat.
need you to move.
And dude, you know how people get when they get drunk, they get liquid courage.
Well, but then
and there was 4 of them.
But you turn it into a race issue. And most people have turned it into another race issue.
They're not considering it a race issue. It's not a hate crime. Because dude was drunk and obviously he got that ass whooped. So now it's not a hate crime.
Why is it not a hate crime? There was 4 people. They all were some of them were in their actual conscious mind. I can't say that they were all because
they can't really say that it was racially motivated. They just said they had an argument with the dude. I mean,
even white boys was saying the same shit. Like, really, you gonna get on this cat? He's doing his job. You gonna bring race into it because, well, if I was a black man, you wouldn't be telling him to move it. You'd be saying, "Go ahead and sit there, my brother." Hold on.
Not unless you want nigga to get his boat wrecked. Like, nigga, that boat was big as fuck. Like, these niggas is on a pontoon.
Yeah, y'all trying to.
And y'all got a boat with over 50, 60 passengers on it.
Maybe they got in their feelings.
I mean, I guess they didn't want somebody telling them what to do, but at the same time, nigga, this boat is finna smack your shit. Like,
bro,
move your boat. And
I don't know how to feel about it. I know how to feel.
Dude threw that hat in the air. I know.
Hold on.
But niggas is talking about
Batman. Y'all need Batman.
It was a cry for help, but at the same time, we know what the fuck it really was.
It was really a distraction, so I could knock you the fuck out.
Nah, dude was saying, "Fuck this job." Because it's cameras out there.
Airshots and security.
Tell me as a real nigga.
Real nigga.
You finna get into a fight.
I'm gone because they gonna fire me anyway.
Because who squared up first? The white dude.
And all he was doing was backing up.
He was like backing up, trying to use the situation. Hey, bro, you don't want this. Like, you could tell dude was like, nah. Like, but when dude squared up with him, that nigga threw that head like, fuck it, nigga, let's go. So
that was the last straw.
I don't think it was no distress signal. That nigga was just saying, fuck it, nigga, we finna get it.
It's literally probably the funniest meme. Oh, fuck, they did me again. I gotta quit talking about real shit. Gotta quit talking about real shit.
Well, we still going.
Oh, they knocked you out for a second. Hold on.
Well, I'm going over here. We are on live. Pinky Dan, Alex, what's happening?
Okay, I'm back.
Yep. But as far as OG, the old school dude with the chair, that nigga was a definite WWE fan as a child.
He's still a fan because he reached down in his soul for that one and pulled it out of there.
The cold part is most people just saw the old lady get hit with the chair.
That was cool.
Which I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that one was excessive because she was already on the ground. But the dude that was swinging on him, he beat his ass with that chair. Like,
what's his ass?
Dude got hit.
Like, he owed him money. He got 400 good years out there
with that chair in on homie.
Like, wow. Right. Like, it was some bullshit, man. Let's quit talking about it because obviously now we are in the spotlight.
That's good. Fuck that shit.
We got chairs at CauseWeBlack.com. $44.95. Give you a $500. Spread it out to the family. Anytime you want to riot, go riot.
No, what the fuck? See, that's why they fucking with us. That nigga said, "Go riot." I do not condone.
But that's what you're expecting out of us, though. That's what I'm saying. So we are almost through our first. That's just me. Anyway, good summer shows to watch during this crazy shit. So they brought back Power Rangers this season. What? Yeah, this always like the old school Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on Netflix. Oh, should be back on September 19th. God damn! Burn himself. Yeah, that's why I don't put wax on my shit now. Make sure that's all the way around. Damn. You trying to burn down the house?
My bad.
Twisted Metal is off the hook. It's got Anthony Mackie, better known as Clarence, that had the good parents. We're gonna talk about that shit too.
Who did what?
He was Clarence in 8 Mile. Papa Doc.
I don't watch that movie.
You never watched 8 Mile?
I watched it once. But
How do you feel about this battle right now?
who got a battle?
Marley Marl and Eminem.
Who?
Marley Marl.
Old school Marley Marl.
Marley Marl.
Swole ass Marley Marl.
Swole ass Marley.
I thought he was dead. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh, wrong one. We gotta edit that.
I'm sorry. I ain't really didn't mean no disrespect.
But I think that's what I really want to talk about.
But
This man is 70 years old.
I was just finna say that. Ain't like
He
70.
looks like Jack Atlas on like super swole. Like he got Bane venom going through his veins.
I haven't seen this nigga.
Okay, go on.
I
TikTok.
just know that nigga was rapping in like the 70s, so
I'm gonna post
figure
it.
he old.
You know, I've been posting a lot on TikTok, so I'm gonna post the reel up. I'm gonna do it right, so y'all can see this shit. Because this shit here is comical almost. It's already got 1,000 and whatever likes. I want to get y'all's take on it. So you got old school rapping versus Eminem.
Which is old school rapping to me.
Old school rapping versus Eminem. Now, as far as the wordplay, I haven't really listened to both because, you know, people get fanatical when they hear their favorite whatever. And now it's like the ultimate versus old school versus new school.
I feel so sorry for Marley Marl.
I really feel sorry for him. because I listened to it at first because he played the race card really good at first.
I mean, that's always gonna happen.
He's the white rapper. He's the white rapper.
But he's the white rapper that's been accepted by black society.
No. MC Search, Everlast, and his crew, Danny Boy.
I mean, I don't call it cultural or regional or whatever, but I listen to Paul. I listen to Paul Wall before I listen to Eminem.
Yeah. Oh.
Even though I know Eminem is lyrical as hell. That's just not my type of music.
Paul
That's
Wall
why I
tells you a
said.
good story.
But I feel like Paul Wall,
and he has great.
He's got that southern swag.
Yeah, he's got an eloquence.
At the same time, Eminem is an educated man.
True.
That's what a lot of people don't realize. They think that 8 Mile story is some real shit, which is an inspiring fucking movie. But the fact is, this nigga is damn near a doctor.
Oh, by the way, we will. That's a great summer show to me because I want to see this. You know, like I want to really
is educated, and a nigga that's educated and lyrical. It's a dangerous motherfucker when it comes to battle.
Yeah, because then
this nigga's got a track record of shutting niggas shit down.
Man, on wax.
It's
in front of everybody.
It's this niggas that this nigga has battled and you have not heard from again.
Yo,
like.
Headshot Eminem.
You forgot to mix it.
Yes, I did. Goddamn. Oh. Trying to get the shoulder back. We're gonna get it back. Good news. My black ass is coming back to your favorite strip club.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be at KAB's Playhouse this Monday until they tell me otherwise, which I really hope that it'll be a while. So I'm glad to come back. Good to see y'all, Gary, Mikey, Timmy, my boss man, Steve. Some little nigga that keep on writing in the comments named Pete. What's up, Pete? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really like shit. I'm actually excited. I miss this shit. I don't know
go
why.
home too. That's like that was home for a lot of us.
Yeah, that was home. Especially this when I kind of
like that was the first club. Well, that was
the original Stripper Radio Live.
Yeah, that was a club that really just made me believe, okay, this is for me.
Shout out to players. Bikini Club and original, and builds that shit from the ground up. It's hard to see when you lose your momentum because you're tired. You got burned out. It's like you really don't give a shit. So it's, at some point, yeah, it's kind of hard. But then at the other side of it, you just try to be a bigger man about everything. You know, like keep your head about it and keep pushing forward. put on a good show. That's what I'm there for. I'm here for entertainment. I'm not here to be a DJ. It's entertainment. You gotta look at the real money in it, because most owners and managers really don't look at the money in it. They look at the money in me. Like Gary said, I have a proposal for you. You know, like he gave me options. So I'm really, really thankful and thank you, because I miss my people. I'm up here at the house trying to get right. Trouble Man in West Cali, unfortunately, yep, it's been shut down until October. Postponed until October, so we'll see what cracks off if it happens. I hope it does.
Braden said Crystal Pistol. Yeah.
Crystal Pistol days. Woo!
I know a lot.
Air shot.
I wasn't around for the original Crystal Pistol,
bro. It was
I was around for Pink Diamonds, and I was around for Soul Town. And anybody that was born in the 90s, going backwards, knew about Soul Town.
Bro,
if you like, I say 25 right now, 25 and up crowd, they remember Soul Town.
You remember when I was saying I had a hit list? That was my hit list. Like, I was literally gonna work every club in Amarillo. I was gonna bona fide myself, cement legend. If I can work every bar in here, I'm gonna cement myself as a legend. There was 2 Roses, the Shack, Independence Hall, the Independence. If you ever went there, you know, Nash is on the corner. Oh, there were so many clubs. You know what I mean? And it's like everybody had their own essence of things. There was clubs that I like, just like you said, Soul Town was shit.
Yeah. Soul Town for my generation, that was like the boulevard spot.
Shout out to Soul Town. May it rest in peace. Because that shit was nice. And they actually
that shit is a dollar store now. That's crazy.
It's trippy.
I said they turned Soul Town
after they made it a landmark.
Mm-hmm. Cold.
That's cold-blooded, man. That's cold-blooded.
That's for you, though.
We ain't gonna talk about it because they're gonna try to shut us down. Chris Pistol on the Boulevard. Yep. See, even Braden know. Braden about that. Smooth D the Chosen.
The cold part about that shit is, next to Bomb City, that was the biggest club per square foot in Amarillo.
Yes, it was.
Niggas didn't know that. It was an upstairs to that bitch.
Only reason I know is because my boss at the time, his name was Barry. He was bound and determined to pick my brain until I basically, he thought he was going to own my ass because I'd tell him shit. You know, like, I know shit. So I tell him how to make this club better. I made this club better. They tore that motherfucker down because per square foot, that motherfucker also was in that club. The club of clubs. Because Barry almost owned everything. And everything had big floors. And now you're talking about like little. I'm talking about real big. Bomb City right now, per square foot, is the biggest probably venue out here. Well, I take that back. The one that's up there in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
That motherfucker big. And then just got upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's going to be the new Shack one day.
Hell no. If the after spot is that big, what does the club look like? Because that shit is huge.
I will make you the Land of Oz if you give me $300,000.
Shit, for $300,000, I'm going straight to Oz. Shit.
That's exactly what you're going to do. Because I'm going to build you a club. Like, I'm going to build you a club from the ground up. I'll show you what it do. But that shit right there, shit, it was the smartest play ever. Still smart. Smooth D the Chosen. Permanent scars available on all platforms. Of course, Lil Dino. I'm sorry. I was trying to do my clapping. I'm clapping when I'm trying to do my claps. That makes sense. Lil Dino vibes available on Spotify. We'll probably start throwing them in the mix. I done heard some stuff that I really enjoyed. So, within our first hour, we got 104. Damn, that felt like 20 minutes. It really was 20 minutes.
Sit down, wax bone.
Bro, but we're doing good on time because that was like 15 minutes from the last segment. So we did right. So we got this shit down now. But of course, we both gonna have to say arrivederci and so forth.
Just some opportunities that presented themselves, and only if that's one thing about the Gentleman's Club. We give you real information.
We do.
And only a fool will see an opportunity and not take it.
I got a lot. That's what I was saying. This week has been wow. I watched a lot of things manifest. And I guess that's what's making me talk about this. Why are the haters at an all-time high in the game gap? Woo.
The gap is at an all-time high.
Woo.
Like, that's really the best way I can answer that. The gap is at an all-time high.
Yeah, set a mouthful.
Because those who have the game and have learned to utilize it, this is harvest season for us right now.
Really?
Because
like it's there. It's there. Kids going back to school. Everybody done got settled. Nobody's at the house no more. Oh, let me go get my money. Because now everybody has a spot to be in.
And see, this is the realest free game I could ever give. The word.
And if you grown and your kids they graduated, they threw their hat.
Yeah, okay. Times of crisis is a time of opportunity.
Because you got to get up on your feet and really honestly create something. Like I created this before the stroke. I mean, to my haters, air shot to you. The only thing you're doing is making me shine, baby. That's all you're doing. I use you as a motivator. I'm not an instigator. I'm a congratulator. I don't hate on nobody. God didn't hate on me when I was sitting out there dying on this back part. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't never ask for shit. I've always been a kind person, generous to everyone. Whether you did me wrong or you did me right. So y'all be haters. I'm congratulating. Go for it. Only thing that means is that I get to take a break and I get to go rock your heads in your face. Mm-hmm. Now you can't talk about it because you can't say shit. That's what I look at. But at an all-time high, like, why y'all snitching? This Tanashi bullshit, his ass done got arrested. Again,
yeah, boy.
Opportunity. The whole clothing line I'm rocking with right now. There's some shit that I'm about to come out with because, oh yes, baby, promise you, it's gonna look so fresh. So fresh. Generous to everyone. Tell me again. Generous to everyone. If I'm gonna but sorry.
Damn it.
We gotta get you. Well, I see you.
I'm just saying, like, this is the time.
It's hard to see. We should be not even. I'm not focused on you. Like,
yeah, because it's shit out here, bro. Like, anytime there's a panic, there's a time for opportunity.
Right.
So what's going on now is so much instability in the world. If you are on your craft, this is the time to push that shit. Like, whatever it is that you really want to do, push that shit because everything is being shaken up right now.
But the only fucked up part is you can't ask for money.
I mean, you just have to go
but
get it.
I'm being me and you know that I know what you were talking about.
I'm talking about in general for people, anybody that has anything going
stock
on.
Market,
this is the time.
Selling homes,
stock market, you're doing hair, nails, lashes. It's people selling.
You in that fourth quarter, baby. You in that fourth quarter. You can pull all the money up until Christmas, up to New Year's if you got the right crowd. Me and him, we just give you knowledge. We just the popes in the preacher book. Or in the pulpit. Sorry. That shows you what kind of person I am. I'm trying to build my tribe. There you go. Cool.
Damn it.
Man. Every time. See, I told you, I got the shit down to an increment. So that would be the biggest problem is the game gap. We don't have people teaching our younger people how to be grown-ass men. I mean, I know most of them have experienced, problems. And so you learn how to be a grown-ass man through your problems. But,
well, it's just your experiences, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your experiences teach you a lot. That's the best teacher, honestly. Because a lot of people can tell you shit, but until you go through it yourself, you'll never be able to truly understand the concept. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, but you gotta have some day ones that really fuck with
true. And they ones that's gonna push you in the right direction, but it's up to you to walk it.
Sure. That is the harder part of this now.
But I feel like it's a game gap now because nobody wants to ask anymore. Like everybody has their own way of doing shit, and that's perfectly fine. You're supposed to have your own way of doing shit. But when it comes to shit that's already been done, there's nothing wrong with asking somebody that's done the shit for help. Because that stops you from bumping your head like they did. Real gonna recognize real. And if a real person comes to you with a real issue, the person that has the experience should not only, accept it, but really push helping you.
Honestly, I don't know if I would have did the show if you hadn't kind of pushed me. Not really pushed me, you just were consistent. Like, hey man, I used to want to do the show. Hey man, I used to want to do the show. We did that. And we did it in Airshot to Us. We did that shit. Gave away tickets to see Boozy. It may not have turned out the way that we thought it was going to turn out, but we still got to do it. Mm-hmm. Always a door in, always a door out. I'm never going to worry about anything as long as I be a baby ass. I can leave you
The word is everybody, you back.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That's the power of what this show does. His phone start ringing if you see him on this one.
Right. Well, nobody knew if I was a tell tonight. People been asking me that shit all week. Where you at?
That's what I'm saying. This is my best. This is my boy. This is my guy. Can't fuck this up. We work too hard for this. We gonna keep it going for you, but we need a break. A lot of money on the table right now, bro. Especially if you ain't checked out, check out my spot. Proper Villains Clothing Co.
This got a whole clothing line popping off.
Bro, got shoes.
Niggas been working.
Been grinding. No sleep. That's why my eyes is really like this, because last night I was making shirts. I'm going to continue designing some shirts. Did some heels. Did some more hoodies. Those hats. I'm at my all-time high. He's at his all-time high because this nigga been on the road. I'm jealous because he was out there on the beach and shit. But he on his hustle at the same time.
Man,
mindset is right. It's just
you gotta go, man. Shit.
But it is what it is. We having a good time. Last show of the season. Kids about to go into school. We about to do some things. We're still gonna be informed. I'm probably still gonna do lives.
I was like, we're not leaving social media. We gonna be back.
We'll be back. But
niggas got work to do right now.
Because this is not acceptable. Not for me. I want us to work towards a goal. And so
the company I work for is expanding. So
yes.
they're sending me. They sending me out of town. So I gotta shit.
That's a beautiful thing.
Nothing wrong with the promotion.
Nothing wrong with the promotion. Shit.
I said, ooh, I get benefits?
Yes.
Let's go.
We're going to get some benefits. So I'm going to get out here and get on this hustle. Okay? Mm-hmm. So next season, I have already really confirmed this before the end of the season because we wanted to see how – actually, I really wanted to see how far we could go.
We went 8 months.
I didn't expect 8 months, bro.
All right. We went a whole 8 months. We've been doing this show 8 months.
I was scared to death to do this show. This was our baby, though. We was working this.
And the cool part is this all stemmed from a segment.
What?
I said, just put me on there. We're going to have a segment called Ask Unc. And it went from Ask Unc to Uncle Couture. So, and we did 8 months worth of shows. Nigga, that's 32 episodes.
I'm at 36 right now. I was counting on. I went to because I use your YouTube account for our music.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and checked it out on the YouTube. Dude, there's at least it went all the way because I put them on every damn anything I got social media.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch that shit for free. Promise you, on anything. Find me on Facebook, and I got like 5 different pages, which drives me insane. Which means I need a fucking assistance. And I didn't think myself would get there. I did have faith in myself to do it, but I gotta give you claps and an air shot. Stuck by you, appreciate you. So that's where I really appreciate more. We got the opportunity. We still got the opportunity, talk to our people, be part of our community, and other things. So I'm actually making you teach our main lesson today. So
shit, what we got?
Well, we got this. Oh God. Took my sound. I ain't gonna take my sound.
Oh shit.
Bro, it gets weird.
Oh shit.
I ain't mad. The Ultimate Gentleman's Guide to Strategic Hustling. See. Check this out. There we go.
Well, hold on. Let's go.
Well,
we're gonna get right for that one.
Let's get right for that one.
I'm trying to get rid of some of this damn water that's been run off here.
That's cool.
Because this drink is getting hot.
That's okay. I'm gonna lay on my couch and watch Batman.
Oh shit. You want some of this kind of water down though?
No, I need to go out there. I need to go out there. Sorry. Shit, I got something. The Ultimate Guide to Strategic Hustling.
Strategic hustle.
Yes.
Well, the first keyword
hustle
in this
strategic.
Strategic.
Okay.
So that basically means have your strategy. The best part about hustling, I can say from experience in the subject, is making your moves count.
Okay.
It's not necessarily moving fast or moving in a pace where, you feel like, well, I'm doing a whole bunch of shit right now, so I gotta be hustling. Hustling does not necessarily mean moving. It means moving forward faster than you could in any other fashion. That's why it's called hustling. It means speed shit up. If it's taking you longer to do something hustling than you could have did it with a job or a square way, then you shouldn't be hustling. Hustling is with people that's moving forward. Yeah. Shakers and movers.
No matter what condition.
So the key, Rick Ross said it best, the key to hustling is moving correctly. Not necessarily moving fast, but moving correctly. And it comes back down to the chess game of life. Make your moves count. So strategic hustling, develop a plan, work your plan, work the flaws out of your plan.
Oh, wait. Let's go back to this back point. We're going back up real quick.
We can back there. We can bust this one all the way down.
We're gonna bust this down.
Okay.
Ethnical. Snitching is not ethnical.
No, it's not.
Telling other people how to play a watered down version of this game is not acceptable.
Correct.
At all.
Correct.
At all.
Like any other game, there are rules to the game. And that is just a violation of the rules. Snitching and all that shit, but hold on.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you this. What do you consider snitching?
If it involves the destruction of my company as an entity in itself, and now you are starting to make satisfactory money from my ideal, I'm going to be like Frank Lucas. I want my 20%. Because
Frank didn't want 20%.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have the audacity to come on my table and disrespect me, and then tell me I owe you. I'm the OG of this shit. What the fuck you mean? I taught you. I gave you game when I could have took the same game I just gave you and made more money than you would ever even imagine, and then you just fucked up the plug. It's like putting a pair of forks in your actual electric plug. What's gonna happen? You're gonna die.
That's what you consider snitching?
Snitches get stitches, don't they say?
Yeah, but what do you consider snitching?
Snitching is when you're giving away information to people that mean me extreme harm or my family.
But who?
Anybody. Anybody that's taken away off my plate.
So you believe ordinary people snitch or they tell? There's a difference between snitching and telling. I don't know what you consider a snitch. Because I feel, in my personal opinion, a snitch.
Kanachi 6'9" a snitch.
I don't know what the fuck he is. I don't know him. I don't know him. But I'm talking about it as far as real life.
Who the fuck does that shit with milk? Like, nigga,
What
you
milk
gay.
shit?
You ever watch his video with?
No, I don't watch that bullshit.
Okay,
I don't even listen to him rap.
Man,
But what I'm saying is, to me, a
but
snitch
he's
is
cool
somebody
with
that
Mexican shit.
participates.
I ain't gonna lie.
In my eye, I could be wrong. Y'all Facebook, social media, tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, tell me if I'm
But
wrong.
to me, a snitch is somebody that performs a criminal activity
Okay, you keep
and
going.
get caught
I gotta
and tell on everybody. That's, to me, is a snitch. But Miss Jones living at the end of the block that ain't got shit to do with no kind of illegal shit, and you got your niggas over here pissing in her flower bed and throwing beer bottles and shit in her yard, and she called the police.
Yeah,
That's not snitching. She's an ordinary fucking citizen.
she just letting me know.
She's telling the police,
Well, she
hey, I pay my taxes. Come get this shit off my yard.
So is that telling?
That's telling. But that is not a snitch, because that bitch don't know what the fuck you got going on. She just know you fucking with her life.
All right, let's go to the next point.
Okay.
Define your values and goals. And just read it up.
I need my glasses. Hold on.
I needed mine too, so
Y'all know
I
I'm
gotta
getting
type some
old.
shit too.
He typing shit in small font. Hold on.
Yeah, I got to.
Oh shit! I need to clean these bitches. God damn, I'm nearsighted. Okay.
Oh wow! I told you it was gonna be a good show. Yeah, go for it.
Define your values and goals before you embark on your hustling endeavor. Clarify your values and set clear goals. Decide what you're willing to do and not willing to achieve success. I mean, that's basically just saying have some morals about yourself.
Well, this is your class. You gonna teach me.
In my class, I would say, when you say define your values and morals and
Yes, sir.
values and goals,
Yes, sir.
well, that is, what is it that you want and what are you willing to do to get it? Like, there are certain things I won't do for money. A lot of people say, well, oh, niggas are doing it for the right dollar, a man will do it. No. That's when you have no character and no morals about yourself at all. When there's just certain shit I won't do for money. But I do know what my goals are. So I set my goals, and then once you set your goals, you have to set stepping stones. Well, how do I get to this?
Oh, wait. Bro said the words. He said the big words today. The stepping stone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can't just say, well, I want $1 million and I want to have a fat ass house and I want to have a supermodel girlfriend. And, okay, those are your goals and dreams. How do you reach these goals?
Tell them how you get it. Tell them how to get it.
First thing, pick what you want and figure out your most effective way to get there.
Okay, that's a good start.
Like with me, I know, for prime example, this is like, hold up, I gotta put my glasses on for this one.
Okay, let's go with it.
Anytime you're acquiring a new property,
Oh God, here we go.
You
You
have
don't
to
know
do-
everybody.
you have to
Young
do
and
something.
everybody. Young.
when you get ready to acquire a new property, right?
Yes, sir.
You have to do your research on the neighborhood.
Okay.
What are you buying
wait,
into?
Wait. Yeah. Kids
What are you buying into?
Yeah.
What's the past renters been like?
Ah,
What's the people that have occupied this space before? What was their experience?
very true.
So you really get a lot from information. So that's when it comes down to your goals and dreams. Okay, well, this is what I want to do. Okay, now that I know this is what I want, how do I get there? What have people that have done this before done to get here? What way can I implement that shit into my life to make it get there?
Why is this shit fucking with me today?
I don't know what the girl going on.
No, bro. I'm trying to get this promotion out real quick. So we just have it at the end of the show. Like I said, I would do it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you should do your shit.
I mean, I'm still gonna be here, but I'm still here. Yeah. I'm just like I'm trying to focus on it, but the thing keeps on being a bitch. So sorry. You teach the points.
Yeah, I got you. That's what I'm saying. Just give them to me. Yeah. I'm not. This is.
I got one arm.
You're playing batting practice with Barry Bonds right now. Let's throw this shit out.
Let's throw this shit out here. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Strategy and planning. Once again, that comes to research what you want and how to get it. That's how you apply your plan.
How do you apply a plan when there are obstructions?
When there are obstructions?
Yeah, like large obstructions. There are things that you just can't control.
That's just life.
Well,
there are some things that you can't control, but there are some things that you can prepare for.
What are the things that you should prepare for?
Everything that can possibly go wrong. I'm not saying that you don't have
the mentality to do it,
but you have to develop that kind of mind if you want to be a hustler. A hustler always thinks outside the box.
What is a hustler?
A hustler is somebody that moves their chess piece in life without regard for the rules of normal society. That is a hustler to me. A hustler is going to go get some money because he is not morally or emotionally bound by the confines of this world.
Do you feel like I'm interrogating you right now?
No, but nigga, I do this shit, bro. Like, nigga, I do this shit. I talk shit I spit out goddamn day, man. This is what I do.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, that's what I feel like a hustler is to me. It's a person that moves through life without a care or a worry about what is traditionally regarded as normal.
Correct. I believe that too.
I do a lot of shit. People are like, why do you do it? It ain't normal. It ain't normal, but goddamn it, it's effective.
It's effective.
That's what matters.
Attention.
It's what
somebody listening. See, and the worst part is
I learned from my
start being a hater. When people start being haters, that's when shit just kind of falls into place.
Yeah, but I've learned from my struggles. Life don't give a fuck what you got going on. It's can you deliver? Yes or no? That's what life breaks down to, because when it come down to paying these bills and shit, they don't give a fuck. They're going to ask you, do you have it or do you not? That's the only question they're going to ask you. So you got to be able to answer that question with a yes at any means possible.
See, and then most of the time they don't understand the greatness that's sitting there. You know, like with the Masons and the Eastern Stars and the, you know, things that come with who you being are, like with your father when he was doing the motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Motorcycle clubs are so real. You know, they're brothers. It's a brotherhood. You got to give them their points. Please continue. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, where was we at?
We're still at strategy and planning. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get all this done. I can't see.
It's an old saying. I used to know that. Oh, shit, we teach it. You told me to teach the class tonight.
Okay, teach.
But it's an old saying I used to always hear. Expect the best, but prepare for the worst.
Very much. Okay.
I took that into heart as a child. Most people think, oh man, you overthinking this shit. You're always an overthinker until the shit happens.
Amen.
Then you're the nigga that was prepared. So would you rather be considered an overthinker or somebody that was prepared for anything to happen? Amen. Who would you rather go into combat with? Somebody that was prepared for the shit or somebody that was worried it was about to happen?
I don't know, because you know what? Even the motherfuckers that you think are prepared for the shit are not prepared for the shit. They wait until the last minute to give you anything or, you know, refuse to contact you. So how do you work around that?
Be prepared. Once again, if you're dependent on somebody else to tell you to get ready to move, you ain't gonna make it in combat. It has to be instinctual,
bro. Because you're gonna get your ass shot off.
It has to be
real instinctual. It's war.
That's why I always say everybody is not meant for the hustle.
Amen.
And that's the problem we have in today's society. Everybody has jumped out here saying I'm this, I'm that, and that's not them. You have to have the heart for the part. The hustle is a very, very fucked up place.
Bro, I was trying to write Monday, and I wrote money.
Well, shit, it's on your mind. That's
there
good.
You go.
That
Money's
means
on
you're a
mine.
hustler. Shit.
Yes.
Money on your mind and 20 all the time.
All the time.
But the hustle is not a fair place.
No,
because the hustle doesn't play by conventional rules.
No.
So it's not fair. It's a lot of shit that happens in the game of life that's not going to be fair.
People, I hope y'all, you know I hope y'all watch it, man. He giving you straight jewels.
Oh, I'm dropping this shit tonight.
Dropping
this
jewels.
Is the season finale. I'm giving you the best. I'm Anita Baker tonight, bitch. I'm giving you the best that I got. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Hey, you can tell I've been where I've been. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
It's here.
Oh,
I'm giving it to you tonight.
This one is a biggie. Ethnical considerations. And go.
Ethical considerations.
Oh, God damn it. It's like I write this shit up.
Oh, you know.
I
do. To recognize that success that shouldn't come at any expense of others. Exactly. It's a code of conduct. With anything, there's a code of conduct. And that also comes down to researching what it is that you do. When you research what you do, you find people that have the experience that you're looking for that you can contact, you can reach out to. Well, OG, how'd you do this? And if not, a lot of people are published. Their works are published. What they do, you can look up their work.
Facts.
So if you want to know how the person did it, read about it. Information in this day and age is free.
And even worse is that rappers do it on the internet anyway.
Right. I mean, this is 2020. Anything you want to find is at a fingertip away. Yeah. You don't have to go rent books and study all night and read this shit and look up codes and shit. Niggas type in what you want to know. Like,
but I do. That's the bad part. That's why I'm always looking dead, half-ass sleep. A good hustler recognizes the success shouldn't come with the expense of others. Consider the ethical implications of your actions and strive to maintain a positive impact. How do you do that?
To me, all they're saying is stay sucker free. But at the same time, that it all is relative. It's all relative to you. When you put in your work, you have to do your research. Like I said, it's a set of rules to every game.
Yeah, but not everybody's trying to teach it.
Not everybody plays the rules, though.
But not everybody trying to teach it either.
But you have to learn it for yourself.
Why does it always have to be by yourself?
But it's not necessarily by yourself, but you have to have the initiative to want to learn it by yourself.
Okay.
Like, you can go to football practice all goddamn day long, but until you sit your ass down and read this playbook and understand your assignment in this book, you'll never know to play. So it's just like, once you learn the rules of any game, you can then manipulate those rules to play how you need to play.
But see, I think that's the problem.
Manipulation does not mean breaking the rules.
How so?
Okay, if I know,
which I'm not. I know where you're gonna go with it, but
I'm just saying it's the fact. A rule is there for a reason. What? To keep order, correct?
Correct.
As long as you play by that rule, it don't matter how you fuck with it, as long as you don't break the rule. Say, okay, basketball, for example, there's a 3-point line, correct?
Correct.
Anything behind that 3-point line is considered a 3-point shot or field goal, correct?
Correct.
So if you're shooting from half court, where the fuck are you? You're behind the 3-point line. But if I'm right on that bitch and I'm a 1/4 inch away from touching it, if I hit that same shot, which is closer, is it not the same 3 points?
It is.
That's why you have to learn the rules of the game.
That goes back to that word I said today, perspective.
That's just the rule. You didn't break it.
Nope. It's just the rules of the.
But it's where you shooting from.
Yeah.
You now know the rules. Now you can know how to manipulate that rule.
Oh, your foot was over the line. Okay, prove it.
Look at it.
Yeah, prove it.
Now they have a review. So if your toe was far away from touching that bitch, yeah. But if you shooting from half court, it's still a 3-point shot. But now you know I don't have to shoot from back here. I can get a little bit closer. I can move over here to the wing where the basket looks like it's 10 feet or wide. Mm-hmm. Or if you real cold, I'm gonna go over here to this corner and bust your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just how you move. But it comes down to taking the time to study what it is that you're doing.
Well, during that same point, how do you ethnically, because there's a lot of There's a lot of players out here in the sport.
There's a lot of niggas that play the game dirty.
There's a lot of players in the sport. Dirtiest player in the game because I'll take your hoe from you. Why are you standing there?
I mean, you're supposed to.
But, well, she's choosing, you know, shit.
Exactly, you're supposed to. Because that's the rule of the game.
Yeah.
Now, how you do it, do you break the rule by doing it? Do you dirty mac a nigga? Which is niggas that'll do that to you.
Well, but if he being a dirty mac from the beginning.
I mean, if a nigga dirty mac you, you do it. But can you stand up to it?
That's the problem. Because you know me, man. I'm loud.
I mean, I'm not saying you know what I'm saying, jump out and fight a nigga. I'm saying
no. I'm not
what you're doing.
I'm not going to fight over this.
I'm just saying, can what you're doing stand up to dirty macking? Okay. If a nigga dirty macking, you can shut down your whole operation. It wasn't strong enough yet.
There you go. That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
If you break down in front of God and everybody, it was over.
What somebody else does to you should never affect who you are and how you move.
Okay, I do that.
Because I've had some cold shit happen to me, but I never switched how I move. And how I move is now benefiting. Okay. Like I said, it's harvest season. Because I've had some cold shit been going on, but hey, it is what it is.
We planted seeds this year. That's basically what we did. We did it well. You know, like everything came back to where it was supposed to be. I'm not really worried about it. You know, like I'm trying to get myself back to a point of a higher plane. But just how do you maintain a positive impact, though?
A positive impact?
Yeah.
On what?
On the game and on your community.
The positive impact you should have on the game is playing the game by the rules.
Now, is it necessary to really have to play by all the rules? It just seems like a whole bunch of rhetoric because not very many follow. One, old school rules. Two, follow through. How do you alleviate those from, you know, as minimal? I mean, you want as minimal collateral damage as possible. I would assume.
Correct.
So if you're going to have collateral damage, how do you minimize it? How do you minimize it and make sure that your integrity is straight?
By believing in why you're doing what you're doing. You can never allow a circumstance to make you change how you see yourself. Because shit happens that you have no control over. Well, all you can do is be who the fuck you are.
Then that goes right to this. This is actually really kind of cool because it's working itself out. It's going exactly the way I planned it. Effective communication. Develop an excellent communication skills. Be articulate. Be confident. And concise with your conversation. If you keep on talking to me and talking about, what, that means we're not in the conversation. But me and him are different. We have a whole different system. He stays with what I'm saying because I'm very random sometimes. I'll be talking about something we talked about hours before because I took the time to think about it and then I want to come back and talk to him. Even though we've already talked about it once, but we're talking about it again. Because I want something concise. I want to be able to tell him exactly what I'm feeling. Express your thoughts clearly and listen actively. Yo, spotlight. Let's go.
As far as that statement, I will say that means listen twice as much as you talk. And then not only that, when you talk, say what you mean and mean what you say. That'll cut down on a bunch of bullshit.
Every time. Also, so would you call yourself eloquent or would you call yourself confident?
Both. I'm confidently eloquent. I take pride in my ability to communicate. Like, I feel like I'm the type of person I can literally sit down and talk to anybody. Whether you're the CEO of a Fortune 500 or you a nigga that likes to break apart carburetors on the weekend and get drunk. We can sit down and chop it up.
Bad part is everybody always wants to sit and talk to me because I don't know you most of the time. It's just
that means you have a positive vibration.
I have a positive vibe. I'm just me, man. If you don't like what I gotta say, then it must be the truth. That'll be the only reason you don't want to sit next to me. I've had people that have been in love with me since 10th grade. And I love y'all too. You know, because I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for people like I obviously could talk eloquently, even after a stroke, and half-ass being drunk on this goddamn drink of the week or drink of the season. Martell kicked our ass several times. Like, you have no idea. Behind the scenes.
Not as bad as Johnny.
Johnny Black.
In the
what was the last one? That Gentleman Jack? No, the 18.
The 18. But that Celt.
I
think that was the winner.
That Celt.
That was the most potent drink
Yes.
of the Gentleman's Club. The Celt and the damn Red Kitty.
God, that Red Kitty is an evil mother.
The Red Kitty got
evil kitty. Negotiation skills. A hustler often needs to negotiate deals, prices, and terms.
Yeah.
Now, I think there's a negative connotation when you hear the word hustler because of the porno. And then, well, it was adult entertainment. That's just what it was. Everything was in print. You're trying to expand people's minds sexually, or however Hustler did it, you know. But
I mean, the Playboy or the porno mag Hustler was the name, and then the connotation which was used the most.
Well, and then
I mean,
how they were represented, how we are represented.
There's little black and brown people that call themselves hustlers, and they don't like it.
They don't like it.
So our cream citizens don't like this shit.
They don't like it. I don't want mustard on my hot dog.
But I'm just saying, it's a lot of shit that the name has been twisted and given. Oh, you good? The name has been twisted and given a fucked up connotation because it benefits the masses.
Okay, but you have to be able to feed the masses. Now, see, and then it goes from develop strong.
No, that's not the hustler's job. The hustler's gain is to feed his family. Fuck the masses. Fuck the masses. A hustler is not in it for the masses. Now, a politician or a leader.
You're not giving me a job.
I'm just saying a leader's job is to feed the masses.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it a G. Let's keep it a G. Okay. I'm gonna give you a scenario. Okay. Now, in some points, we get to where we talk about things that nobody wants to talk about. So this is kind of like that same part. If at some point I'm trying to build my business, I would feel that my brethren that are also in the business would help me hustle. That is wrong. Because sometimes you gotta get your ass up. You gotta figure it out. If you figure it out, more than likely you're gonna really build a business, and not only just build a business, you're also setting a standard. This is the standard now. You are the standard now because you just decided to, like, at any given time, 24/7, you ain't got to call me. You ain't got to message me on Facebook. You ain't got to come by my house. You can go to my clothing site, ProperVillainsClothingCo.com. Sorry. But that's my idea. You can go to me 24/7. You're building a better brand than the next person because you took the time, like we said in the last segment. You're building your strengths. You're building this ideal of who you are. You think Pimp, Magic, Don Juan, the Bishop. You think Rollo. You think Trey the Truth. You think Scarface. You think any of these people that we adore down here in Texas mean anything to the people out there in Nebraska or Idaho or in Oklahoma or over here or over there? If your name don't ring, like me and this guy's name ring, you're not building a brand. You're just another nigga trying to look like us. You become a copy. You become a fraud, I feel. But you have to understand that at that point, that's when you got to negotiate things. How do you negotiate things and stay on common ground with them?
By keeping the agenda up front. A lot of people fall out because of hidden agendas. So when I say keep the agenda up front, keep what you're doing the forefront.
What if you're not really the one that's doing the I call it smoke and mirrors. You're throwing me some smoke and mirrors because you got this nice chain on. You're telling me some really good information, but you're being fake about it. How do you discern the ones that are being real and the ones that ain't? I mean, like, I know how to discern it, of course, but how would you tell somebody how to discern that?
The way I would tell a person to discern the real from the fake is the information that they give you. Is it credible? Can you take what they said and take it to the bank? If you can't do that, then why are you putting your trust in this person?
And see, I think I give enough information that if you actually watch the show, you get a lot of information. Like, I literally have watched every show that we've ever done, including the ones that I did. And I gave you important information. One thing you gotta do is just write it down. Because I wrote down most of it. I was like, God damn, I was saying some shit. That information can be used to share your knowledge and insights with other people. You don't necessarily have to do it through social media, but this is how we do it. This is how we do the Gentleman's Club. It's through social media. It doesn't matter what you can do. If that's what you're doing, like, let's look at the reels, okay? There's a lot of shit that I see on reels. Like, the Kung Fu shit, that shit I can do. Or used to. Let's just be real. Shit, I used to look at him, try to be smooth. Got his hair out.
I'm looking at his fucking butt.
Oh, God. Katurna came out, y'all. He done let his hair down. Oh, shit. It done got real. We're going to talk about personal branding. Now, this is important. Proper villains. What was I thinking? Well, you get to know tonight. Personal branding is establishing a strong personal brand that reflects your views, skills, expertise, and knowledge. I'm the most hyped DJ in Amarillo. I break records. I get people in the seats. I do my job. I go home. I take care of my kids as much as possible. It's hard raising teenagers in general, especially in this day and age. Now they're grown adults. They're young adults. So I'm trying to teach them skills that they can use. Because I'm sorry, I don't use algebra unless I got a scale. I don't use algebra walking across the street because I got to go to this 9-to-5 job that I really hate. It's only paying me minimum wage, and I ain't got no money. Because I just pay my rent. I just pay my electricity. I got to get food. And if I can't afford food, I got to eat noodles. What kind of shit is that? I can't make my rent. My dad's broke. So I can't really ask him for anything. My mom's broke because I just borrow money from my mom. That kind of shit. That's the kind of knowledge that we really need to give people. And we don't empathize anymore. Why is that?
We don't empathize anymore because a lot of people take advantage of it.
Do you think it's really just because they want clout?
I wouldn't necessarily say clout, but a lot of shit has, I mean, it's been a fucked up 20 years. Like, this century came in kind of fucked up. It wasn't as fucked up as the last one with the plagues and the wars and all that shit, but the mentality of people has changed. And people are not the same people. People don't have the sense of community or sense of love like they used to.
Do you think it's really because of what happened with the quote-unquote pandemic? Do you think it's
I wouldn't say it's
we
the
just so
pandemic.
locked
It's
up for
just
so long?
what we've been conditioned to believe and what we've been conditioned to deal with. Like, this is a fucked up type of day and age, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we are used to seeing death and destruction.
So, with proper villains, that's really what I was kind of discussing, is that we strayed away from reality and saw it as a sugarcoated topic. I focused on villains because that is the true essence of who we are. Like, really, as people. We don't take care of people. Like, I'm not trying to make this about me because it's not about me. I'm just expressing what I'm saying. I had a stroke. I don't have very many people that reached out. Many people expected me to reach out to them. That's what I'm saying. It's an expectation. If you knew me as a person before the stroke, and you knew me as a person in general, like Jordan knew me. He knows me. When I had a fucked up day, I'm calling him asking, hey man, you got a joint? Hey, I'm on the way. Sit in my car, talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. Blah, 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 blah. Not no street talk, not no pillow talk shit. It was just, this is my brother. He came when I needed him because I'm stressed out and I'm about to do something stupid. Because he knows I do stupid shit. But I don't con people. I don't scam people. I give it to you straight. And if you can handle the situation the way I give it to you, I respect you for it. So I'm going to put it in your face. So all the stuff that you see on my site is something to put it in your face to make you understand this is politics. This is religion. This is deeper. This is your psyche. This is the shit that wakes you up in the middle of the night. This is when you pissed off because you lost that job because of whatever reason it may be that you feel personally. But I'm going to make you address it to yourself. If you really can own that and wear my clothing, man, it's all about that root of evil. My symbol is called the root of evil. Because it's a dollar sign with a skull in it. It's actually my logo. It's a dollar sign with a skull in it. Because we'll do anything for $1. Let's be honest. If the right amount of money came about, legally or illegally, the illegally is paying more. The legally is paying slightly less. Which one are you going to take?
Depends on what's illegal about it.
That's not a great answer to that.
That's the perfect answer. Because I have certain shit that I will not do for money.
True.
But if it's some illegal shit, immoral shit, how do I feel about it? Is the question. There's a lot of shit that's not legal or moral, but it happens every fucking day.
So, back to the clothing. Okay. That's what I do.
Okay.
The morality of it. It's like, dude, you're already thinking I might as well put it on a shirt.
But at the same time,
or it's attractive enough that's going to ask somebody, dude, where you get that shirt? Or dude, where'd you get them heels? Or dude, where you get them shoes?
Hopefully it's not dude, where'd you get them heels? Ma'am.
Well, I mean, like, ma'am.
Yeah, I was like,
but I mean, some people are just like that. I call everybody dude. I do. I don't mean to.
Dude, if y'all
I don't mean to disrespect nobody. I'm just like, dude, that's so fresh.
Dude, if y'all got on heels,
don't wear it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Please don't. I don't want to see that shit.
Hell, do it. I don't give a fuck.
Don't do it. Like, don't do it.
If you're going to buy them, support the movement.
Well, support the movement if you're going to buy some heels. Buy them for your girl.
If you're wearing them anyway, you might as well wear them and buy them from us.
There you go. At least we ain't going to judge you. We just like going to tell you thank you for the purchase. I ain't going to ask you what you're going to do with those shit.
We don't give a damn. Yeah, do your shit.
Do your shit.
Because at that point, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. If you bought them, I don't give a fuck what you do with them. You bought them. They're yours.
I used to wear contacts. I used to wear some like very light brown contacts. It fit my eye color.
You said light brown.
Light brown.
You tried to have colored eyes, nigga.
Man, sure. But it worked because it was part of my hustle. It was part of my branding.
To have colored eyes?
Yes.
What was your brand?
My brand is I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
But
I'm not. But okay, it's not. Okay, so look at 806 as a group. Okay, that's my boy Sapo. That's my boy Savage. What's good, guys? Love you guys.
I know what it is. I'm just not familiar.
They wear contacts. So it's like, you know, like why would you get on stage and jump around with these contacts that you barely see out of? Like, shit hurts sometimes, but your eyes get used to it. But then you're also kind of like, fuck what everybody got to say, man. This is who I am. This is the person I am. And if I'm bold enough to tell people, you can't tell me that those lustful thoughts in church don't happen. You don't tell me that you don't have a racially fueled profile of certain people. You can't tell me that you don't think that socialism is actually not such a bad idea. If you kind of look at all the countries across seas, these people are living to be 113, where we have a smaller community that's living to that age. Most of them are black or Indian.
Yeah, American,
Native American. So happy us, you know. But if you brand yourself correctly, it's gonna make people ask questions. I'm all about questions. I don't mind you asking a question. I can give you an answer for it. It doesn't make me a smart ass. It just, like you said before, make me prepared for what might occur. If I'm ready for it, I don't have to get ready. So branding it as proper villains is really being able to say that we are in your face. We're going to give you some pop culture, because mostly everything on there is pop culture, but we're also going to give you ideal of style, like the whole 90s thing. I'm doing a whole 90s thing. The thing is very serious. Your period of time of when you grew up obviously makes you understand a brand. You ever know that your grandparents, your mom always buys the same kind of liquid detergent for washing your clothes as your grandmother? Or type of car? My dad used to roll around in Lincoln. I had a Lincoln because that was the image in my head of my personal brand. That's what you
associated with.
Yes, but it's your personal brand. How is your personal brand different from the other one? What makes me want to fuck with you more than I want to fuck with this?
All I can say is it comes down to delivery. Like, as far as personal brand, I don't necessarily have a personal brand.
Okay.
But I have a certain way I do things. And the way I do things is effective. So I can't necessarily say the way I do things isn't the way this man do things. All I can speak for is me.
I'm in the cut. I'm going to get it by any means necessary. As long as I try to keep my ethics. I keep my ethics about things. There's certain
and that's
shit
that's what it comes down to. How you move defines who you are.
But I'm not afraid to crack a good joke. I'm not afraid to.
You're supposed to.
I will laugh at somebody else's expense. I will laugh at somebody else's expense.
You're not a fucking robot. You're supposed to live life, have fun, crack jokes.
But some people don't get the joke.
That's on them. It ain't what you say. You're not responsible for what people understand. You're responsible for what the fuck you said.
Bro, we in 2 hours already.
Oh.
I guess we finished with a bang.
Yeah, you're not responsible for how other people interpret you.
You never are, but people will try to put you in that bag.
That's their fault.
That's fucked up. Okay, so time management. Much like time management. Mm-hmm. So we got until we finish. Fuck it. We ain't worried about an hour. We just go kick it at the city. And I ain't talking about Baytown. I'm talking about where the girls wear smile. But effectively manage your time to balance various tasks and responsibilities. Prioritize is important activities and clear goals to allocate your time. How do you allocate your time? I mean, like, you're a busy man, I'm a busy man. I think that's half the reason we did the whole, season finale, because we're about to get into our season of, we got
busy
shit going on. Yeah, it's like, it's time to get. Mm-hmm. How do you allocate that time? And I set my goals. You set your goals. We set our goals this month. The way I look at it, 8 months of doing this, we are consistent. People know our name. They know about our show. And I do respect that. And thank you for that, by the way. But how do you prioritize what's important and what's not important, or the equal of importance?
I feel like you should allocate your time by what most affects you.
How so? Well, I mean, like, I know there's God, family, and business.
I mean, that's fine, but I'm from the hole in the church. Take the Lord along with you everywhere you go. So, as far as giving God his time, yeah, I do believe in going to church, but at the same time, your walk with your Creator is personal. So nobody should be able to tell you how to spend your time with God. Sure. As far as how you get your, how you live, you should allocate your time to what affects you the most.
Well, I mean, Kay Tilford, hey, how you doing?
I feel like if you have a job that is supplying all of your needs.
Prayers and love for your mama, man. Hope she gets better. Air shot.
But I feel like if you have a job that's supplying all your needs, you need to give the time that you have allotted for that job your full attention. But you also have to have your own time. What is it that you want the most?
But I think that's really just boiling down to the same thing. You know, like you're trying to really get yourself to a point where you understand what you need. You know, like.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, you realize what is a necessity. That's food, shelter, transportation, and that's your bare necessity. You have to be able to eat to live. You have to have somewhere to live. You have to be able to move around in today's society. Those should be your main priorities. Once you got that figured out, your next priority, if you don't have, like I'm speaking from a person, I don't have any children.
Right.
But I feel like as a parent, your first priority should be the life that you're responsible for.
And I try, you know, like, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I know.
But at the same time, if this
you
life,
try to just be the great person.
Yeah, but if this person is an adult,
yeah,
you are no longer the provider. You're the advisor.
So, because when I was your age,
what I do if I was you, but as far as what you gonna do, I'm not responsible for that part anymore. But if you're, you know what I'm saying, you're a minor, you're a child, okay, well, it's my responsibility to take care of you because I brought you here.
Yeah.
But other than that,
you can't press.
Don't press me. Don't.
No.
What do you say? Don't push the maybe, baby. Okay?
There you go. Because it can change real quick.
But as far as that part, and once again, right, that brings me back to my original statement. That's something that affects you directly.
Yeah.
So take care of what directly affects you.
So resilience. I'm sorry.
But from there you go to, okay, you taking care of the immediate necessity.
Right.
Now from there, what is it that you're trying to do? You have the moment taken care of. Now look towards the future. What is it you're trying to do? Give yourself some time. Whatever your craft,
yourself.
Whatever your skill, whatever it is you're trying to do, dedicate some time to it.
Elevate.
I mean, that said, even if you spend an hour a day, in a year's time, you are 85% further in any discipline that you choose to pick. If you give yourself an hour and a half a day, in a year's time, you are 85% better than the average person doing that certain thing.
And then you got to think about it. And I hate to say it like this. I'm the astro guy. So think about it this way. You manifested this 5 years before you were supposed to receive it. That means you have a great power.
Oh, man, that made me think about a story. I don't know if we got time to tell it.
Man, we got an hour. It's whatever you want. Look.
You ever heard the story about the farmer in the rain?
No.
It's a cold story. It's an old story I was told when I was younger. It said it was two farmers, and they both was on the verge of losing their farm, right? And the farmer, it was one farmer that every day he got up, he prayed, God, please send us the rain. And then he would go in the house and watch the weather and talk shit about why it's not raining. Damn, what news that we still ain't getting no rain? It's that bullshit. We done went years without rain. And then the other farmer got up and said, God, please send us the rain. And he took himself in the kitchen, made himself breakfast. Then he went out in his field. He tilled the soil. Even though it was hard because it ain't rain. He would till the soil, plant the seed. Whatever water he had access to, he would water his field. It wasn't enough. One day, it started raining. Who do you think was more prepared? The nigga that sat inside and said, God, send us the rain, and never went back outside. He sat in his chair and said, God, send us the rain, and talked shit. It didn't rain. And then there was a farmer that got up and went out and plowed his field. Oh, that motherfucker crazy. He out there plowing the field, planting seeds and shit. It ain't rained in 10 years. The fuck is he doing? But when it rained, whose field was ready? It was tilled. His seeds were planted. He worked that field when it was hard. It's hard ground. You got to break up that hard ground. But when it started raining, his shit started growing. The nigga that sat on his ass and talked that shit ain't planted no seeds, ain't tilled no dirt. And when it rained, all he got was a fucking mud puddle.
Because you sat there and you waited and you waited. And I'm not.
So who was ready for the rain?
Bro.
The one that talked shit or who planted his field?
You know, that irks my soul with people. Mm-hmm. You got all this faith. Like faith. I believe in God.
But faith without works is dead. You got to put in your work.
If you're going to sit here on this
you got to put in your work.
Look, I've been depressed. I've been sad. I've been upset. I've been a lot of things since this show. Mm-hmm. But every Thursday, I find the courage to get my ass up, even though I know I'm going to stumble because my mouth's still coming back. Mm-hmm. I'm going to stumble. I'm going to fall. But every time this man comes over here, he sees that I've made progress. I'm walking without my cane today. Mm-hmm. Oh, what you doing? Oh, shit. You cleaned up and everything? Yeah, I got everything right. That is progress because I prepared for, look, man, you got one opportunity to really kind of think about this shit and you ain't really sure if you're going to wake up tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You figure out a lot of shit quick and it's not a joke. But you have to prepare yourself for the inevitable or the worst, because it can always be worse.
You gotta hope for the best, but prepare for the worst.
But it's all in the way that we take our perspective. Mm-hmm. If you say you always prepare for the worst, it's
you
not saying
you have to.
You have to prepare for the worst.
Just it's like the farmer, you gotta put in your work.
If you're not gonna put in the work, there is no point in doing it. I put in work to make this work. Now I got it to where people can honestly go to my site too. Let's do it.
Round two fight.
Okay. Round two fight. Let's go. But you have to get to a point where you're resilient in every time that you do it. The hustler's journey can be challenging. Develop resilience to bounce back from setbacks and failures. It's not a failure. You failed. Get the fuck back up. It didn't work this time. Get the fuck back up. Not one motherfucker, one, has bought anything on my site yet. People have cruised it. People have looked at it. Nobody wants to give me information. Nobody wants to, tell me, hey, if you change this color scheme so that we can see this better, I think I could do things. I can't really find things on the mobile app, but I can find it on this app. I get on my app every day. I work at it. I made heels for women. I made suits this week. I forgot to tell you that. My bad. Suits? Yes, sir. I can make any suit you want me to make.
Oh, shit.
I've done some things that I really didn't expect myself to be able to do. But I took the time and got real with myself. Sat there on my couch. Cried a lot of damn nights. Because I hurt. I'm tired. I can't sleep.
Let me ask you, what night did you do that?
Which night?
You said you stayed up all night and cried a couple of.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like no bullshit. Right
Last night happened too. Yeah.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep. I literally woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I prayed. I prayed and cried all night long.
Yes.
I said, God, just send me a vision.
Yes.
Because that's the number one. I feel like the most important thing to anything is what is your vision? What are you doing and what are you doing it for?
My vision is to give a legacy to my future. And my future is not necessarily myself, and that's where people get it twisted. I found honor through villainy. I know that sounds like an oxy-fucking-moron. But I found...
No, because the villain is a hero to somebody.
And why is that? Tell me why.
Because a villain...
I do appreciate that answer. I like that answer.
A villain is a hero to somebody. Why? Because, prime example.
Yes.
What was Robin Hood? The story, the way the story is told, he's a hero to the people.
He was robbing,
but he was a villain.
He was robbing.
He was a villain to the state
because he wasn't robbing the people that are suffering.
He was robbing the rich and helping the poor,
and got more of it. If I take this from you right now and go give it to this dude that is suffering,
you a DJ?
Yes, sir.
You listen to Zero. What does thug mean? What does thug mean? True hero under God.
And
most people always talk about, oh, that nigga, he's a thug, he's this, he's that.
He's a true hero under God.
What do thugs really do? They bend the law or break the law
to make
sure their family is taken care of. You're always a hero to somebody.
I made sure that I've got a. This is the fucked up part. When all this is said and done,
oh my God,
I know, right? When all this is said and done, I can literally pass this on. I can give this to my kid. Hey, take this with your son and build something from it. I know it's going to be something great. You ain't got to tell me it's going to be great. It's going to take some time and some planning. Because right now, I've invested myself into it. Money is coming out of my account to make sure that this thing keeps running. But every night, I get up, I sit on this computer, and I work hard to make some designs and just put something up. Don't care what I'm putting up. And thank God they're always adding new shit. So I can always find new shit. You can get anywhere from watches to a suit on my site if you're willing to pay the money. Just what it is. I even got it to where you can spend $13 and still get this goddamn suit. You just got to make payments.
God damn.
I got layaway.
I didn't say you got layaway.
Yes.
Tap in. Homie got layaway, okay?
Layaway. A firm will take care of the rest. But you got to pay them $13.79 for them shoes. It was $64.99. Jordans. Got a pair in my damn room. Most comfortable fucking shoes I got. I just couldn't lift my foot with. They were kind of heavy.
Shit.
I don't want to know. But if you can.
Did you say the foot is heavy, you can't lift it?
Well, because, when you get plantitis, it's kind of hard to lift your foot in the right direction.
But the shoe?
The shoe fits beautifully. It's great, but it's heavy. It's a heavy shoe.
Oh, goddamn.
It's heavy on my foot because I can't really move my foot. But I can now. But I'm going to start wearing it. Actually, I got a new pair out, so I'm trying to get these Samoans. I love it.
Some who?
Go to the damn site.
Did you say some Samoans?
Samoan gold. It's the color.
I don't know what the hell it is.
Go to the site.
What? Which one? Proper Villains?
Proper Villains? Yeah, go look. Got suits. Got heels. Got Jordans. Well, we call them villains.
ProperVillains.com. He got all the shoes.
I got all the shoes. Got all the clothes. Got everything. Jerseys. You name it. And it's going to come out right. I promise you. It ain't going to be no fake shit. It's my shit. I worked hard to do it. What's up, Title? I hope you're doing good. Sorry, everything's not working together. So, but we're still on here.
We on the air.
I see it. I can see the words. So we had to catch up from our last little stint. Remember that good game isn't always manipulation or deceit. It's about building authentic relationships, effectively communicating your value, navigating the hustle with integrity and skill. So, to get to this point,
it's going good.
This is what I did. I took myself off the shelf. I focused on the things that I could do. I'm a great DJ. I'm a wonderful artist. If you ever get a chance to come to my house, you should see my artwork. Because I make art out of pop culture. I've got a Bizarro cape that I made, and it's encased. It's really pretty dope. I've got a Joker card that I painted myself. I have things in here that make value to me. But my hustle is legendary, baby. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, end of the day, the shit that I pulled off and the shit that I did, regardless if anybody feels like I manipulated them or not, it was not done out of manipulation or deceit. Are you blowing the fuck up?
Yep.
Oh, God. It's about that time.
Yeah, I mean, it's after midnight. But at the same time, it's all right, shit. I don't think I'm going to be here before you long, okay?
No. Because we're going to go chill. But that is Joe Gilman's guide to strategic hustling. You gotta be strategic with it, man. You can't just.
I said the most important thing I can say is move correctly. Don't necessarily focus on moving fast or moving a lot. Move correctly. Move effectively.
The thing that kept my name is I chose when to sit my ass the fuck down. Like, there was a lot of times, yeah, there's just situations, but at the same time, I did get to a point where I just like, no. What do you mean, no? But bro, no. I'm not doing shit. What do you mean? Because I want to get myself right. I want to get my thoughts right. I want to get me to a moment of clarity to where I don't have to listen to somebody else's blah, blah, blah to effectively work myself. And I think that's where people get things twisted. It's like society has become that, really. It's more effective because somebody else told them rather than it is from you telling them. How do you feel about it?
Okay, I need you to repeat the question. I'm not gonna lie.
How do you feel about people taking the advice of others rather than and they're speaking about you in their terminology? What's up, Braden? You back? Good deal. They're talking about you in their terminology. So they're basically asking somebody else's opinion of you that makes a critical move in hustling with. How do you handle that? At what point is it more about integrity than it is about anything else? Especially when somebody has either shamed your name, said some faulty shit, or really, honestly, it's just turned into something else.
I don't know. That's a hard question to ask because I feel like another person's opinion of you should never matter to you. Like, if that opinion does not have a direct consequence on how you live your life or how you are able to make money.
Well, it's not even just that. I'm thinking about marriage. Like, you don't have no real ocular claim to whatever this person has been privy to tell you.
I mean, you said marrying?
Merit. Like, it doesn't have any real support to it. Like, you can
I mean, especially if there's no merit to it, then it has no weight. It definitely shouldn't affect you then.
Cool. But it still affects you.
How?
Okay, let's look at this. The level of hatred that we've been dealing with for the last couple of weeks. Cutting us off. We're talking about something real, they cut us off. There's no merit to it. We're just delivering information. We're delivering actually our opinion in the situation because we weren't in the situation.
I feel like that comes down. I feel like that comes down to
like
right. That particular instance comes down to protecting their money.
Okay.
It comes down, like I said earlier, that knowing the rules and knowing how to manipulate that rule to your game.
Well, of course.
Even though we didn't.
I'm making more than you. Like, that's their focus, I feel. Like, I'm making more than you. I can still focus on
that. Thing is, they're trying to stop us from gaining access to what they're doing. Because obviously they have the permits, they have the control, they're the one that's watching us. So, of course, we have to adhere to their rules because they own the platform we're trying to utilize.
I don't really think it's just necessarily that. I think there's also outside forces that feel neglected.
That's always going to be the case. It's always going to be somebody saying, why is it not me?
I feel good about it because that means I'm at least in your mouth.
That and
in a good way.
I'm just saying that, and at the same time, you're always going to have natural opposition to something you're doing, especially if it's somebody else is doing it.
Ergo, proper billing. I'm going to be the villain in somebody's story, so I might as well do it with a bang. I created all this stuff. That's all my stuff. My father is a pastor. My aunt's a pastor. My sister's a pastor. There's a legacy there. It's just not my legacy. And if I'm going to do it, I'm going to make you think I'm crazy. But iconic moments in my life became proper villains. There's Skeletor. There's Scooby-Doo. There's stuff just hidden in here, little gems. Joker. Joker was the best villain ever because he didn't people think it's like, oh yeah, he does these little tricks and blah 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 blah. One, he's human, fucking up Superman and shit like that, but he's willing to die for it because he's in your head. He's not fucking with your body. He's in your head and laughing the whole damn way, ha ha ha, encouraging you, telling you, please do it. It's the same thing you have to do in life, man. You have to really, really understand that some people are just fucking with you because they are greedy, evil, sourpuss kid motherfuckers. Bruce Wayne ain't as pure as everybody fucking think it is. Superman ain't as pure as you think he is. Same way you want to kill a motherfucker when they fuck with your shit, same shit. They just have the grace to not do it. You gotta have grace. You gotta give yourself grace. There's some shit you gonna do that you ain't gonna be proud of, but if it's for your family, guarantee you, you will have honor through villainy because you move how you had to fucking move to make sure mommy, daddy, baby, other baby, this baby, need shoes, gotta go to school, need school supplies, need this, I need a haircut, daddy, I need $5 because I gotta do this for school, blah, 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 blah. That shit eats away at your soul, but you do it because it's your motherfucking family. That's at the end of the day. That's what it's about. Don't give a fuck if you like me on everything. But for my kids, my mama, my daddy, this dumb nigga over here that be hugging me.
I'm like, nigga, hold on. I have so much I want to say. I don't know.
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Say, no, it's the Gentleman's Club. It's the season finale. Let it loose.
Nope.
Oh, come on up. Come on up.
I'm just going to say.
Oh, come on up.
Say, okay.
One time for the one time.
Nope.
One time for the one time. Give it to the people. Just give it to them one time. Games to be sold, not to be told. But, baby, I'm telling you, if you give them this $1 million game, they won't never go wrong. My brother don't want to do it, y'all.
I'm just saying, okay.
My brother don't want to do it, y'all. We can't give you too much. We got to make you come back for the second.
I just don't want to go down the rabbit hole
right. We'll make you come back for the second season. We stay in the Matrix, but we ain't in it. But remember this. We got our final thoughts coming up, but we got to make sure that my boy, Greg Beavers, I hope you hear me right now. Fat Cats, the Masonic. Oh, this shit didn't even check it. Hold on.
Brayden said, say it.
He won't say it, though. He ain't ready to give it. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. They ain't ready for it. Brayden, we give you knowledge. We are very just knowledgeable people. And we do a lot of shit. This nigga.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't stand it.
My bad.
Give me a little bit. We got a little
So what was your favorite villain besides? What was your favorite villain besides the Joker?
Gus Gorman.
Who the fuck is Gus Gorman?
Gus Gorman was a black man.
Gorman?
Yes.
Who the fuck
Right
is
there.
Gus Gorman?
Played by Richard Pryor in Superman 3. Gus Gorman was a 9-to-5 hustling, just bad on his luck, brother, that just wanted to work. Really smart on computers. And the cat joined this evil, rich motherfucker. Built him the most biggest computer in the world, figured out a way that he could make kryptonite that would make Superman not die because he didn't want to kill anybody. I just want to get paid. I already stole $80,000 from the company without you knowing, but you know. So you asked me to come up here and teach you how to steal billions from everybody. And you gonna pay me? You're not gonna fire me. No, you're part of our clique. You're part of the family. Shit, fuck my bitch.
What?
Bro, you gotta watch this shit.
Okay, you
He
said
makes red kryptonite, which turns Superman into a villain. So he's fighting a war between himself and his true Superman.
sorry.
Yes, sir.
What villain would you pattern your life after?
Lex Luthor.
Who the hell is that?
Lex Luthor is Superman's arch nemesis.
And
He is the third smartest man in the world. He has done more things and gotten away with it than the president. I wish I had.
I don't know about that because our president didn't fuck up
No,
shit.
because guess what? Lex Luthor became the president of the United States in Superman 258, I think. But by him becoming president, he created a gene that made you into a superhero. Bad part is, 48 hours, that shit wears off, and you're flying over wherever the fuck you're flying, and you drop dead because you run into a goddamn fucking mountain.
Okay.
Killed off
So
millions.
what super villain would you say you model yourself after?
What? I'm sorry.
What super villain would you say you model yourself after?
Oh, you mean with like actual superpowers?
I mean, any villain, period.
That's a villain. He's a villain.
Who? Lex Luthor?
Yes, Lex Luthor is a villain. He turned into a hero, but he's totally a villain. Man. He knows how to get in, and at the right moment, he never lies to you. He'll show you what he can do. He's smart as fuck. I got a way out, but that's on you. Why? Because I already predicted what the fuck you were going to do anyway, so we could do it this way and made more this way. He finds all the alternatives. There is no contingency.
So what does he do?
Take over the motherfucking world.
How?
Slowly destroying Superman, causing other motherfuckers to destroy Superman, creating stuff with his money.
I mean, what was his plan after he killed Superman?
Take over the rest of the world because there ain't shit left.
Why not?
So let me tell you this.
He had an army?
He ended up building it.
Of what?
The Legion of Doom. Nothing but villains. Super villains. Bane.
So he had to have niggas that couldn't do normal shit help him.
Yes, because that's a lot of motherfuckers, man. Some of these motherfuckers is coming from a distant planet and shit. This dude got a whole goddamn ring that can take you out and make a fist and some other shit. Big ass green motherfucker.
But
You got this Amazon girl. Woo, she fine as fuck, but she whoop your ass. You know, like.
But how does any of that become relative in?
Because they're gonna stop me from taking over the Louvre and using.
But in literal
insurance
society,
scam.
how can any of that be used?
Very easily. It's called hostile takeover in business terms. Hostile takeovers occur when a person.
Hostile takeovers come from lack of planning and preparation by the corporation.
Yeah, but it all starts with insider trading.
But that's not a superpower. That's crooked shit. That's crooked shit.
Well,
that's why it's called
he's
insider
a crook.
trading. That's why
he's a crook. He never denied him being a crook. It's a villain. So, but how can you become a villain? How can you find honor through villainy? Now, that's different. It's when you're a person that you did what you did, you served your time, but you were smart enough to put it at least into a bank account. Find somebody else to help you with your LLC. Get things started as a business and literally make a business. You get a lot of tax breaks, especially for being a minority and other things like that. But you also got to learn your credit and credit law. If you're going to do music, learn musical law. Learn what copyrights are. Learn these different things. You can stop me just because I did not say the person's name nor the orchestrated amount of music that was conducted into making this song. But you can stop me from playing it while I'm talking about all this shit. Half of these people are dead and their estates have already been sold. So therefore, you're making money off the dead.
But they get sold to the music company. They're gonna do that's their job. It's a pimp my ass. That's their fucking job. Somebody gotta be the pimp, somebody gotta be the hoe. I mean, that's just the life.
That's just the way things go.
I'm just saying, that's the bold hard facts.
But if you're telling somebody else and he thinks about it, you know that model that you was telling me about? I found a way to make it work even more. So I got this much, you got this much. You want to do it? Let's do it. He's making the product. You got the capital. You build a business. That's when people used to shake hands and shit. There wasn't no damn contracts. It was like, they gotta fuck with you. I'll fuck with you. You got it? Yeah. Okay. I have it at your house at 10:30 at this time from here to here. No shit. Tracking number and everything. Make money. Quit bullshit. Y'all want to be like this dude and this dude and this dude. I got way harder shit just sitting around on my computer than probably half the niggas out there right now. I ain't loving shit. I'm on a hustle. That's what my whole songs have been about for 3 albums. I'm on a hustle. It's collateral damage. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we're going to take some shit out. Smoke and mirrors, fuck that shit. I know what's fake and I know what's real. But if you can look through the real out the fake shit, you win. Either way. We've been spacing buddy out. I feel like Donkey and Shrek sometimes. Because I'm always short and all thing you see is my teeth. And most of the time my eyes is really So, we got 30 minutes. I don't know. Should we give him some wisdom?
Shit, I feel like we've been doing that all night. Shit.
Congratulations. Where did it go? Oh, there it goes. I can't see. That's why I can't fuck with you.
Yes.
Biobots.
Final thoughts. It's been a good season. I'm drunk as hell. We almost finished this bottle. It's been a very good season. Thank y'all to everybody that supported the show. We did this 8 months straight, y'all. So to you, sir, I want to say I appreciate the opportunity to be on the show. I'm not sure when we can proceed with season 2, but there's just a lot going on right now. We both got to get to it. Like, that's the whole point of the Gentleman Show, teaching y'all how to get ahead, how to move forward, and how to make something of your opportunity. Oh. So we would be wrong or remiss not to do what we tell y'all to do, which is go for the best. Make the best out of your situation. Make the best out of yourself. So he's got some things going on. I've got some things going on. So we got to put the show on hiatus, but we're still here. I'm sure you still going to see us on live together. You know what I'm saying? You're still going to see snippets of this and snippets of that, but we just got to get to it. So I appreciate everybody that's rock with us. And when you see us again, we'll be back. But,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he got Proper Villains. Go out and support Proper Villains. 806 Freaks is still going on. We will still push it together. And we still gonna keep rocking, man. We're just trying to get better and better.
Ooh. 8 months strong. I'm being dumbass. Man, I appreciate everybody, including our sponsors. We're still gonna do some sponsorship. Thank you. Y'all are great people. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the stars. I'm doing this TikTok shit. It's addictive. Doing TikToks are addictive. Because you can really get out everything that you're kind of feeling at one time. But I'm trying to entertain and educate you. Get you some more. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It's the last show. I'm about to bring you some more entertainment. We'll wear out some shit. Especially if we get the studio, especially the way if I can get on some sites and shit. So thank you to the critics. You said it wouldn't make it this long. We did that. You said that we would not be able to interface with our community because of 1, my age. 2, subject matter. And 3,
that shit got it.
Woo,
that shit got him.
Woo, she got me. That we would not be able to connect with our community. We proved you wrong. We got people out here mowing yards. We got people throwing us French fries. We got people trying to show us what they can do with their talents and be willing to sponsor us completely and wholeheartedly. We did love the tower. Oh, we love the tower because we actually got to express ourselves and be the talented people that we are and give you a great show every week. It was amazing to be able to tell you a different story every week and be able to hopefully motivate you to be more than what you are right now. Don't worry about tomorrow, worry about right now. Be in the present. Do what the fuck you can. Be who you're supposed to be. Don't be everybody else that ain't mattering. Mama tell me do it, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do it. You're gonna see my ass again, I promise. I promise. It's just gonna be bigger. And it's gonna be bolder. And it's gonna be badder. And it's gonna be more true that we're gonna give you every day. Whereas whatever the fuck I guess you could say.
Little drunk shit.
Little drunk shit, little happy shit. We're gonna teach you shit about life.
Drunk shit ain't never hurt nobody.
Ain't never hurt nobody.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Which we don't do. We don't drink and drive. But at the same time, little drunk shit ain't never hurt nobody.
I'm trying to get up and dance. I'm trying to be able to run. I'm trying to do